That was not the joke I was going for. Yeah, well. Happy Sunday, everybody. All right, I was trying to get to the Omega level threat. Apparently, I'm not. So, happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Yum Reviews Everything. And this is my Sunday night podcast where we talk about life and toys. I have this same microphone. I'm just trying a different thing. So, this way, maybe I can reach in and out to the toys a little bit better. If you notice anything, if I should go back to the other way, just let me know. I'm going to try this out, though. I think it sounds good. So, yeah, hopefully. So, hi, everybody. So, hello. We already have friends in the house. Hey, go figure, go. We're going to be talking about your stuff today. Turtles Nerd 88, what's going on? My man, Copper State Collectibles. How you doing, Wyatt? My fellow Homo sapien. And Jukebox Hero. See? Ooh. Get to sing a little bit better there. How you doing, buddy? My man Cal the Collectors. What's up, Carlos? And Jay Trey, how you doing, man? Oh, I'm going to talk about your wonderful things today. Clintastic 4 is in the house. What's up, buddy? Emma Katie, Messy Toy Photography. What's up, brother? And yes, it's the Macho Toy. Yes, how you doing, Matt? And fellow Toy Daddy, no chewing. Ahoy, ahoy. Yeah, thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. I had to do a little upgrade, a little investment in the stream. Agent Varied's in the house. What's going on, George? And yeah, Bone Claws Custom. What's going on, brother? How are you, man? Ooh, TJ Williams in the house. I saw TJ's story, so I guess they got covered in snow. Like, we got a ton of rain in Jersey on Saturday. So much. Like, my wife. The reason I was free and clear on Saturday is she went to go get a haircut, and it was down by her parents. So she took the kids, and they had the in-laws. So I had a full day of friendship, fun, and toys. And yeah, like, I was hoping to see a few other people, but I can't believe it. It like literally snowed in Rhode Island, right? And yes, Age of Varied, yeah, dude, it happens, man. I've had to miss, like, it's a bummer, but life over toys. We always know that the toys is supposed to be fun, so no worries, man. It's miss giving you a big hug. Hey, Diggs Figs, what's going on, Ryan? How you doing, buddy? Man, Beast Boys in the house. I think you and Henrock were. I saw Henrock today. Were you with him today? That's the day 2 of ToyCon New Jersey. But yeah, we back. And yes, Bone Claws. Yeah, again, dude, thank you for hanging out. I love some first-time people hanging out at the stream tonight. This is amazing. So, yeah, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some laughs. I was going to send my link to, like, a greater pool of people, but I'm just fully being transparent that today we were home alone, like home with the kids. It was just so cold today. We were going to try to do some stuff with them, and it was really just like a being at home day. And yeah, my kids don't want to nap anymore, and Daddy could have really used a nap today. so we're going to go as long as we go. Of course, the usual friends have the link, so if they're able to pop in tonight to talk about toy hauls, ToyCon, and all that good stuff, then we're here. But if not, it's just me, and hopefully that's okay for everybody. But yeah, like, this is going to be a good night. There's another buddy in the house, D Blake Makes. It was amazing seeing you, dude. And again, like, another one of the awesome things I will be showing off today. What's going on, Rabbit's Den Collectibles? How you doing, Marco? Good to see you, buddy. And Ray Paz. All right, just dropping in to see what's up. Oh, I appreciate you catching the replay, man. But thanks for stopping by to say hi. Love you, man. Thank you very much. And yeah, I figured you wanted to get down there. But again, like, I didn't even know. I just figured with the rain. Like, my wife was definitely said she was white knuckling the steering wheel down the parkway. So I totally understand. And oh, Turtles Nerd, you live in New Jersey? Yeah, it was insane, crazy wind, crazy rain, um, and it was part of the reason why I didn't pick up like a Dio from Lone Wolf today from yesterday. I also ran out of money. There was that too. So there was that. It was a double sided thing. But like I was more in a all right. It's pouring, and like it was already stressful enough trying to keep the toys in the boxes from getting wet. So I couldn't even imagine if I was carrying one of his magnificent pieces home. No, napping is the worst, dude. I know. I am in for it. It's true. My daughter tried. Like I almost had her. Like the two of us were gonna just do a little like watching Bluey and conking out. But my son was wound up today. So yeah, he tuckered all of us out. I still hear them bouncing around, and we put them down like a half hour ago. So tired, man. I know. Even just from again, like sometimes I've been on the other side of the table now a few times, and those are really like Damien. I know, man. That's like so exhausting. But even just being at the ToyCon itself, again, it's so much energy, so much fun, but so very tiring. So I get it, man. Hopefully you are recovering well tonight. And Jay, let me. I hope I'm saying this right. Is it Jay? Is it Khaled or Khalid? Khaled. Jay Khaled. What's going on, man? Thanks for hopping on tonight. And yeah, how is it 8 o'clock? I have no idea, but that's why I love getting to do this stream with you guys on Sunday night because it absolutely combats my Sunday scaries. Like I'm assuming most people get afflicted by it. I know my wife and I do. So yeah, like just this is a nice way to just laugh and feel good and start our week off on a high note. So again, thank you guys for all joining us. I really appreciate you guys joining live. And again, for those of you that are watching this on the replay, thank you very much. I'll say it right now, and I'll say it again at the end. I always appreciate anybody taking their time out of their life to listen to me talk about toys. So all right, let's get going with some fun stuff. So there's a lot to go on, a lot to talk about. And then depending on, you guys leading the conversation and if anybody jumps in, like we'll kind of see where things go. But there's absolutely key things that I want to show off first. So I think I want to actually go into, so I don't miss this opportunity to shout out these amazing independent creators and artists. I want to go through some of the things that I picked up because while I did get toys, and it's I'm not gonna get crazy into it, but I want to use the word extorted. But right now I'm facing a potential hike in childcare, so I will have to be dealing with that this week. So it's that if I can't, use my words and convince them with my logical arguments, then it's looking like, then like from here until the summer, my toy budget is going to be significantly cut into. So this was a good, like, last hurrah. I did count my figures for Wednesday's TPC. So I'm so far doing, it's not well, because our goal for the Toy Daddies, and again, it's a silly goal, but we're all fortunate to even have this opportunity to, be able to buy these toys. This is a luxury, like this, it's a frivolity, like it's unnecessary. We love it. It's key to our own happiness. But in terms of the essentials of food, shelter, clothing, I'm very fortunate to be able to buy these toys for myself. So yeah, that's going to kind of cut into the toy budget because that's a bummer. So I went, it wasn't even hard necessarily at ToyCon. Oh no, it was more because of like hanging out with Machu. Machu had that nice stack of toys for me, so that was really big, and that's why I want to highlight right now the accessories and things that I was able to get my hands on. And again, shout these people out because they were amazing, and we're gonna go from there. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, that's right, Dow. Dude, you scored huge. That's right. D Blake ended up getting the Super 7 Thunder Take at it was a no-brainer price. It was the price where that would have been what I came home with. If I saw it before anything else. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy that I was able to get what I got and that D Blake was able to pick that up because he's going to love it. And he actually has been fully invested in like the Super 7 Thundercats line. So yes, open that up tonight while we're hanging out, man. That's awesome. And yeah, Macho, that was a big get for sure. And you also had a big get, which, like I didn't set mine up, but that is something that if you didn't get your table clear tonight, then that could be something that we literally focus on in a future week. Johnny Numero Cinco, what's going on, man? How you doing? If you guys don't know, Johnny Numero Cinco has an awesome Etsy shop, and way back when Agent Variant introduced his work to me and to Machu, it was that beautiful chair, and then I don't have it next to me. Unfortunately, I don't have it next to me, but it's spectacular. So go to check out his Etsy store. It's so good. But welcome, man. Thanks for hanging out tonight. And yeah, J3, that Thunder Tank. Let's see. D-Buck said huge. I think it was the best win of the weekend. I agree. I absolutely agree in terms of overall, like what you bought that for and what it is. Heck yeah, man. Masalami Vex, what's up? Yeah, biggest score of the day. Oh, and of course the wonderful Chubsy Wubsy and the Chubsy Wubsy family, guys. Don't forget, if you are local or just looking for toys online, Chubsy Wubsy, I love them so much. They are a fantastic toy dealer. So again, just fast shipping, everything's wonderful, and visiting their store is even better. So how you guys doing? All right, let's see. Oh, second. Duarte Snake Eyes for 60. That's a big get. Yeah, buddy. All right, and KRS1 is here. What's up? And Machu, I mean, if you stall a bit, I'll just throw it on my table to a bit. It's all good. Like I said, I don't need to stall because there's just so much to talk about. So, dude, you know me. I'm gonna be doing this thing for a little bit. D Blake looks like a kid on Christmas in the best possible way. It's so true. And let's see, rewatching the live from Chubsy last night was the best. Yeah, man. I wish I was able to head over, but I'm just so happy that I was able to have what was an extensive, like a much longer ToyCon day just because of the way it worked out with family. So I got to go eat lunch with some awesome friends over at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I haven't had Buffalo Wild Wings. I was telling the guys since before my kids were born. So now they're going to be 5 in June. We used to go all the time, my wife and I crushed 15 traditional wings. It just crushed. It was so good. Let's see. I'd hate to wrap that Thunder Tank for a Christmas gift. Oh my God. I hate wrapping presents in general. I am definitely the guy that is always asking wifey to do the actual wrapping for me. That was always my least favorite part. It still is. Of gift giving. I love gift giving. I genuinely love gift giving, but the wrapping, I never get it to look good, and it's always a pain. All right. So to give you an idea, now we talked about the X-Men stuff. I wanted to have them in because I wanted to thank again Unparalleled Universe for having me on his stream on Friday. So in case you missed that, again, like you're hanging out with me live, but if you want another couple of hours to listen to two bearded dudes laughing and talking about toys and specifically X-Men 97, I had an absolute blast. So I'm looking forward to, he knows that I'm never going to hug him because I would like to continue to be invited back to his stream. So it was a lot of fun, though. So thank you again, Wade. And again, thank you everybody that, has discovered my stream and my channel through getting to, my few appearances so far over on his channel. So again, thank you to Wade and thank you to all of you guys because I meant it what I said on Friday. Like, I've seriously made so many new friends and just met so many cool people by being able to have that opportunity. So, if you're here from the Tuesday night crew, knives out, baby. So, welcome and thank you. Let's see. KRS1, are you getting the Hiya Toys Judge Dredd or Judge Death 112 scale? That's something that I've absolutely been looking at on 5K, like, a lot. We'll have to check. Maybe let me open a tab real quick. Just so I don't forget to visit it later on. I'm very much in terms of how my brain works. Let I don't know. I need to see the things in front of me and laid out. Like that's how my show flow is going to be tonight because I didn't write anything down. so, so yeah, so I'll have the 5K tab open so we can go check out and see when it's supposed to drop. I'm already on the hook with them. I'm still waiting for my not Splinter, not Donnie. So and again, after this particular weekend, we'll have to see. I really do. I want to say yes, like I'm into it. So if you get it, like I mean, I'm just gonna enjoy, like people owning it because it looks amazing. And thank you, Machu. Yeah, everybody. Again, I always forget, but yes, if you could hit that like button while you're hanging out, that would be awesome. At any point tonight, Jamie Lynn Parks, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? And yeah, I did it. It was so much fun. It was awesome. And Cody, my man, Too Much New Toys. I was telling somebody today about your coverage of the Mattel Motu and TMNT crossover. I'm just so impressed by that line. And when I saw them in Target, it really made it hard. This was like last weekend. It really made it hard to put them back on the peg when I saw Leo and everything. But I just know for me, I need to stay in certain lanes. And even though Motu used to be like one, and I have so many of the Origins and I have Grayskull and everything else. Yeah, I can't because I know I'm gonna love them and I love all the they could swap everything and the Krang looks amazing. But I get to enjoy those toys through friends like Cody and his coverage of them. It's awesome. So, Messy. I first saw Yimbo through Wade stream 8 months ago now, and I try my best never to miss a Yimbo stream. Man, that means a lot. That really is fantastic. Thanks so much, man. And Matt, I hit that. So yeah, so guys, here's the X-Men here was just a reminder to talk about, see, my mental reminder to talk about sending you guys over to Unparalleled, if you missed it. But yeah, so I'm gonna take these guys out. Toy Chase, my boy Mayor Tim, I didn't talk to him about it, but he had the X-Men 97 Logan, which I was just saying I had passed on. And I still, as much as I dislike the pins, bleh, as much as I dislike the pins, hate them, it still wasn't enough for me the head sculpt, because I like this one. I do like this version, that head sculpt. I have that and the other one from the I always forget. Is the Uncanny? That's just the yellow, the Forge style suit. So I love those head sculpts so much, and that was like a nice, clearance pickup. So yeah, I'm gonna deal with the pins for now, because it is a stellar figure otherwise. And Nightcrawler, this is such a great figure too. I'm excited for his appearance in the show. Speaking of X-Men 97, I saw something on Instagram that said anyone that made appearances in the original, so referencing Spider-Man, could be on the table for this season and expect cameo surprises. So that's really awesome. That's really great. So if not, I'm not sure to get my hopes up as a Spidey guy, but that would be really sick. That would be really sick because they shared that universe. That was the whole cool thing about watching those cartoons back in the day. And let's see. Cody says, I just bought the Slash on eBay, shipping from Germany. All right. And Bone Claws goes, I picked up the 97 Wolverine this weekend also. There you go. So yeah, I mean, that's a beautiful figure, and it really is that version. Again, if you combined everything, like in the VHS one, regardless of how you feel about the cell shading, because that's what I have on here is the cell shaded one. He came with the picture frame with Gene and Scott, which is such an insanely awesome prop. So I literally bought that one also for that, and the nice winged animated show look. But yeah, that would great. The fact that you got the unmasked head, I mean, it's awesome. And then no pins. All right. So let's see. This is going to be a big thing that we're going to talk about tonight is the Yolopark Transformers. But I'm going to put them down here for a second because, again, this is all about, this first part at least, all about my awesome buddies and what I was able to get my hands on. So Speaking of which, this is part of a this is a Lone Wolf Labs. So this is my from my Batcave. I had that up since I bought it in the summertime. It's been displayed in one of my proud pieces. I've taken photos of it, but not nearly as many. Like I've used it for stories a lot too. But it's just beautiful. I love looking at it. And I love staring at it. But as you know, many of the ToyTuber guys have been talking about, and again, fellow toy photographers and collectors, space is becoming a premium. And the fact that Lone Wolf makes such great modular and magnetic dioramas, it makes it very easy to set up. So I did break down my Bat Cave earlier today. I did a lot of like straightening up. I dusted shelves. I rearranged figures. So I found myself a lot of extra space. And again, by breaking that down, I was like, ooh, let me try a new backdrop. Because one of the things that was bugging me, and I don't know if it was bothering you guys, hopefully not, but I know it was bothering me, was the autofocus feature on here. And now I think it's going to work a lot nicer with this clean backdrop. But again, it's Lone Wolf, so you see the beautiful details. And oh, I love it so much. So let's go. First things first. Super Action Stuff. So Super Action Stuff had his first like official table at Legion's Con. I'm pretty sure he was bunking up with Plunderlings. And like the Toy Daddies, we got to talk to Greg on a top 10 episode not that long ago. This has been since the new year. We had him on with, so one of the many string of awesome interviews that we've been able to have. So Greg is amazing. He had the table next to D Blake Makes, and he had the cabinets. He had all the stuff. He also had the modular wall / ammo holder. You can turn it into tables. This thing is so awesome. So they're on a boat right now. So I haven't pre-ordered mine, but now I'm going to. But they're on the way, and it's great because you can buy a few of them and make all sorts of, dioramas out of it. And so I got to see that. I have the Cat and Dagger arcade cabinet. I almost bought the other one. I forget what the name of it is. But I stopped myself short only because I haven't really maximized yet the accessories from the first arcade cabinet. So even though I would love that second one because they light up and they're amazing, I was like, all right, let me use all the colorways first before I expand, because I do, I've been slowly building like an arcade of my own with like Fortnite things and et cetera, et cetera. So what I did get from him, he had the Cursed Crate. So for my photography and for the stuff that I end up making, I typically don't go into gory stuff. It's not that I don't enjoy these things, but like for the type of content I want to make, and I just don't go into the gore typically. So the Cursed Crate and like the green blood and vomit and all that stuff, I was like, I don't need it. But for I think it was $10, he was selling just empty crates. So I was like, yeah, let me just get that. Let me just get something at it, like grab something. Look at how cool that looks. So it has the nice green. I know, hopefully the green is being picked. It's very muted, but the nice green colorway and the awesome paint. And it does obviously open up. It's just that these didn't have the 20 different accessories in there. But this is perfect for my Lone Wolf Cosmic diorama. And it'll just be another amazing thing. I'll put some Go Figure Go crates on there too. But that is excellent. So for $10. So again, I know he was saying he's going to end up getting, or at least he's thinking about getting now his own table at Legion's Con. So I love Super Action Stuff. Literally, I told him on the stream when we had him on that that my wife bought me for that Christmas. She made me this brick wall back here. And then she bought me the food. And that was December of 2019, like right as I was starting to, December of 2020. Yeah, December 2020. But that's when I was like in full swing of toy photography, but I was still just relying on whatever was around, including like Barbie accessories, things that, that we had from like our nieces, because my daughter at that point was like, she was an infant. But yeah, so Super Action Stuff. So there we go. Thank you, Greg. That I'm just so happy you had this as an offer, like an offer. You were offering it for sale. So that was great. Next up, I want to shout out. Let's get into NJ Tree. So I don't know if you confirm. Maybe I know you're here now, Dave. So thank you again for everything, man. So I don't know if this is a thing that it's just he does and he hooked me up because he's amazing, or if he is somebody to refer to. Let me check. Or you could let us know, Dave, in the chat. I'm checking our messages real quick before I go too crazy. Let's see. Okay, no. All right. So I'm just letting you know. So he made these. This is so cool. Number 1. That's my Marvel Legends Green Goblin. All right. So this is the coolest thing ever. I think Motu and John showed it off, J-Shot, on the post-SoloCon stream we did. But Dave made this awesome neck covering because that was the one thing. There we go. See? When you put the movie mask on, that was like kind of off-putting. And he solved it, and he said that this one he even color matched. I mean, like the color matching on here is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. So, I moved that around. Okay, so that is spectacular. Like, I am so amped. And when I popped this on, I went, all right, now I know what I want to do. So just so you guys know, if you haven't caught it, I do have a comparison video of the SHF Goblin and the Marvel Legends Goblin. So now, because of that neck covering, I was able to heat up. So it did need heat. Hashtag Team Heat, you know this. To heat up the purple shawl. And that was just to get it loose enough to pull over that neck pig, but then that slipped off very easily. And then if you remember, he also has the strap in the belt. So after, you want to be careful with that shoulder strap, but that was already still warm from the hairdryer. So I was able to slip that down and then, just work and wiggle it down his hips and over his butt and all the things. And you were able, so it took a little bit of effort, but I was able to take it off, remove it without damaging it, which is always a big thing for me. And I now have my original suit movie Goblin. So when I want to put up my Tobey Maguire SHF just solo and have him fight and do like a first movie scene, I'm using my Marvel Legends. And then when I want to do anything newer, then I will go to my SHF because I love that one too. I love both of these figures. They're both amazing. But this just really, it was the mask. It was always the mask. And it was once again like an issue of, well, I had to buy 2 figures that, weren't cheap to kind of make my own perfect one. But no, this is great. I have one solo here and then I have one version for all the updates. So again, that's awesome. And thank you so much, NJ Tree. And the other thing that he hooked me up with, I almost want to save. This is where you're going to see, again, my brain, how my brain works. We're going to be jumping around with some segues because I wasn't sure at what point I was going to be showing this off. But since I wanted to hit all of these things first, check this out. Now, this was specifically designed for the Turtle van. And just so you know, back there, earlier today, I recorded, and I know we've all now extensively talked about the Mezco turtles, but, I tried to find a new way to showcase a few different things in there. So I did film my Raphael single figure Mezco review today, so I have to edit that up. Hopefully that'll be out either tomorrow or Tuesday, fingers crossed that I can get that editing done. But the footage is in the can, as they say. But yeah, this is so sick. And of course, there's 2 of them. But the burning rubber, the peel out, and it will work. Oh, it's not really showing. Let's see. Can I, if I go this way? So I'm so stoked because this will give. There we go. Now, all right. So yeah, I mean, you guys get the gist. This thing is like they're so great. So again, NJ Tree, thank you so much for everything, man. Um, and that's just awesome. So let me get that out of there. But ooh, so exciting. And they smell. You know how the new toys smell. Love that new toy smell. All right, let me check the chat real quick before we'll take the little chat pause for a second. All right, let's see. Slide it up. Oh, I missed a bunch of us. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Toy Math. What's going on, Anthony? How are you, dude? Anthony was selling this weekend, so as you know, or hopefully know, he is a Toy Pick Community Discord moderator and host, one of the hosts of Figuratively Speaking on Thursdays. So what's up, Anthony? And the Merc with the mirth. I like that. And that's what we all need more space. We know this. We all need more space and some more stuff. Yep. Ender Shadow, hello. Thanks for joining us this Sunday evening. And let's see, Cats with Knives. Thank you, Damien. Thank you. Cats with Knives. That's right. And my boy Mike. What's up, Mikey? Wait for the custom wall for the win. I know. Hey. As you know, she's magical. There's my man, one of the Sentinels, J Shot. What's going on, John? And oh, okay. Why did I hear that wrong? I'm so sorry. Dan. I don't know why I kept thinking Dave. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I will never get that. Well, hopefully I'll never get that wrong again. Dan. All right. Again, teacher brain. Lots of names up here, and no, I'm so sorry. All right. So Dan, my apology. Again, what a jerk I am. All right. You hooked me up with this amazing stuff, and then I'm getting your name wrong. So I'm so sorry. Oh yeah. Ah, this is egg on my face right here. And that's right. Jay's hot. Yeah, Jay's hot, and Yimbo can suck it. Speaking of Mezco Turtles, our boy Captain McKay posted his review of the Mezco set, so you can check that out. I was watching that earlier. So again, nice job as always, buddy. And you should be. Let's start pounding. Oh, jeez. All right, we're moving on. And yes, that was the sentiment. Love seeing everybody. That's why it's always great. It's always great when we get to all hang out. That's what's the most important thing is the fun of getting to see everybody. And all right, so little combos are happening. And yeah, KRS-One, dude, the Vamp is sick. Like it is. I opened that last week. It's a blast. It is a lot of fun. And let's see. Ooh, can't wait for the G.I. Joe Dreadnought vehicle. Ooh, all right. That's that could be interesting. I would need to refresh my memory on it. And yes, Yimbo fails the class. I know. I feel so bad. I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry. Okay. More friend stuff. All right, we've been talking about D Blake Miggs. So D Blake, thank you again, man. I can't stress enough, everybody. Treat your shelf. It is such an enhancement to your shelf display. Like these things are incredible. So I got the X-Men one because obviously, a lot of us are fired up for the show. And last Tuesday we did a B2S and a Toy Daddy collab, and we're looking to make that more of a regular thing. So X-Men is going to be up next, and our goal is going to be to incorporate D Blake Make signs within, because not only is it great for shelf display, but again, being able to use them to make your own practical comic panels. But yeah, I'm super stoked. So thank you again, Damien. And tell your friends and hit him up, because again, like he will ship these things out. Excuse me. So if you are in the market or know people that would be interested, I know Toy Chase again on Friday, Toy Chase had hooked up Wade with someone he went out to visit. So Unparalleled was like, oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, buddy. All right, and I think this is the last of the. No, no. There we go. This is again my brain. Okay, I have the things. All right. Another buddy I got to see, and we did a Kamihami hug like nobody's business. We shook the room for a few seconds there, but my man Steph, Detour Customs, so he was in the house and selling his amazing like different magic and weapon effects and all sorts of great stuff. So I ended up picking up this really sweet fire sword, and I love with the kinetic action of it that you can get that nice swiping, or it just looks really badass anyway because it is, but I like that it has that little curvature to it, so for action shots. But I showed that to my son and he was immediately like, he loves fire effects. Charizard's like one of his top Pokemon, so he's like fire powers, and he plays with my SHF, my Tamashi, like fire stuff and energy blast. So he immediately I was like, oh, look at this dude. And he's like, whoa. And I'm like, now I'm going to just take this back. So that was great. And then I also picked up these guys. So I've been looking forward to this since probably 2 Legions cons ago. And I should have grabbed more, but it was just a matter of running out of cash. But I'm just happy to start with these from Detour Customs. So there we go. So thank you, Steph. Again, check out his website, check out his account. Amazing things. And from Miguel from Go Figure Go himself, I was able to get my hands on this awesome chess set. So I need to immediately, like, the go-to thought for both of us was, oh yeah, chess between Professor X and Magneto. So that's something that will happen for me sooner than later. But yeah, these look awesome. So I'm very excited. I do not own a chess set, so this was now my first one. And I was tempted many times. Like, I know on Amazon, people I've seen use it. Amazon has some sort of like magnetized thing and blah, blah, blah. But no, this is the way to go. Literally, right? So Go Figure Go. Once again, check out his account too, because he's got his stuff online as well. So yeah, buddy. Super stoked. Lots of amazing things. And yeah, there we go. So Chewy with there we go. It's a dope set. It is. It's awesome. And the sword looks great. I think it's a resin. It hurts. I think he's a resin printer. Well, he's not here for it, and I'm like showing you that. But yeah, it is pointy. It is, and translucent, like you can kind of see there. And I love the hilt on there too. Is that a wolf or dragon? Oh my god, I didn't even notice it's a dragon. Wow, there's a dragon on there. That is awesome. Yeah, there it is. That's sick. So, yay friendship. And yeah, Detour killed it, man. And here, maybe this is why. It's my neighbor, Dan. What's going on, Cap? How you doing, brother? So NJ Tree. See, all right, Dan, I have Dans in my life now, multiple Dans. This is good. Okay, so we're all set. But I think that's why I was like, no, that's Dan. No. All right. Again, I'm sorry. But yeah, the Cap got to go today, right? Yeah, you got to go and bring your daughter. I was hoping to swing by with my kids, but I put the bat signal up to wifey, and it was it was not meant to be. It was not in the cards. But thanks for hanging out tonight, man. Let's see. Oh, and there we go. Thank you, Marco, because I was literally going to show you guys. Here we go. Is this the right one? Yeah. Okay. This was another thing that I was going to be talking about with you guys tonight. So again, you're following my random train of thought. So this is perfect. So thank you, Rabbit. But yes, let's check this out real quick. Now I've talked about in the past. Their I own their Indiana Jones set, and that's the only thing that I've personally bought from them so far. But for $29, which is nothing to sneeze at, and it does add like it makes the Vamp $30 more to do it. If I scroll, make this a little bit bigger. But I think I need to. I think for this one I'm gonna need to, because I saw a reel of them putting it together, and it was spectacular. So I might even go to their page too to show you the reel. But look, the big thing is the roll cage. Like, that's the big piece to it. Let me get their reel up. Let's see. So they have two different pages. They both kick back to their main website. I remember the first time I was ordering, I was like, is this the right thing? Like, I was really bugging out. But it is, as far as I know. So gridironprops.com is the website to go to. And here, I do have the reel up and running, so I'm going to show you that in a second, because that actually gives you a better sense of like putting it all together. But here we go. So it has this little piece. All right, let me just show you this. Switch to this tab. Here, share this tab. Bam. So it clicks on, and I'm not using the music just in case. I don't think there was music to it. I think it was just explaining, but that is for like hanging backpacks, either theirs or the G.I. Joe stuff. That is a fire extinguisher. You could slide it in there, and he wanted to make it like a Jeep, because I guess the Jeeps have that. I'm not a Jeep owner, but... And then that's the big thing. The fact that the ammo casing and the ammo is like all connected. See, it's not going to shake out. That's my one gripe that I have with the Vamp itself, is that they just have those two things. And even though Machu kind of showed me how to set it up where it's not going to shake out on me, this is far superior. And then it clicks down in. And now you're about to see, he's literally going to explain. So when you go and check this out, look at that. It's on there. And you can use the Vamp cannons on top. Or he was saying you can use any of the stuff that they make too. Any of their other like weapon pack accessories. So yeah, it's sick. And thank you, Marco, for reminding me to show that off, because that was one of my purchases that I haven't made yet. And that's where I'm in such a buying mode. Like, I was about to do that. And then the other thing I was about to do was, this is from Toy Father and Machu, trying to get me into spending more money. I want to do it though. It's the Bestly Studio. So I haven't done it yet. But I want to get the battle damaged hoodie, because I do have the Mafex already. I have my Scarlet Spidey in my pile of loot. Again, I'm just kind of holding off. I'm literally just using their pile of loot at this point in the days, just to like buy me time to figure out what I'm gonna open and review next, and then hopefully be able to either sell or give away some more toys to make room for them. But yeah, I want to get the battle damaged one. It looks really great. And let's see. There's a good look of it. So yeah. So it's, after this weekend, the compulsion is, what's another $60 between this and the Gridiron? But then the responsible toy daddy is trying to be like, let's just wait for a second, reassess, see what's around, clean up. So like I said, my goal is to probably pick both of those things up. But at the very least, I wanted you guys to be aware that those exist. And of course, man, love your stuff. And let's see. Fire it up is an understatement with the X-Men Revival. Dude, I love it. I love all the hype. And it's just great. It's so far, those first two episodes, like, I'm so excited about the direction of the show. I'm excited about like now again the cameos that could potentially happen. And at the end of the day, it's just like a good story. It's a classic X-Men story, and I just want to enjoy it. And yeah, it's great. Let's see. And that's right. Dan got his first Mafex today. He's like me, the big fan of the big blue Boy Scout Superman, and one of my favorite. I think it was my top figure from 2022 was the Dark Knight Returns Superman, the Mafex, and he was able to pick that up. So at a great price. Again, toy cons, like sometimes you catch some deals, like people I know as a vendor, I was trying to I was just like, hey, make a deal. I'll throw me a price because, at the end of the day, you do have to bring all that stuff home. So if you can at least make a little bit of money and free up some space. So yeah, man, like he scored a great deal. I'm very excited for him. Yeah. Big day. That's right. Yeah. And he already shared it with me. It's amazing. It was in the same vein of the, just like when you look at a picture and you go, childhood. It was, I hope I'm not spoiling it for you, Dan, but like it was, no, I'm not, just wait for it. Just, again, go follow the Captain 1134. It's my neighbor. I love him so much. He's the best. So go check him out because when he drops that photo, it's just childhood in a photo. Karos was says, dude, that hoodie rocks. Yeah. Dude, I think I'm gonna have to do it. Who's having soup? What's going on, Dead Man One? No soup for you. No soup for you unless it's whiskey soup, right? I know J-Shot doesn't trust soup. I did not have any soup today. Is anybody having soup? It was a little chilly this weekend, like at least Jersey-wise. So, anybody have any soup? Messy says, my Mafex Spider-Man arrived an hour before the stream started, and now I'm enjoying it so much. Oh, that's awesome. Remind me, did you get the classic version, the classic comic? Is that the one you ended up picking up? You want to save on shipping? Let's get to. Ooh. Okay. All right. We'll talk, Dan. We'll figure this out. And let's see. The Legend one looks great too. Yeah. The Legends one. So I'm going to say it again. Like I actually like my Scarlet Mafex Spidey more than my classic and black suit. Those are both great figures. But the number one thing that bothers me about the Mafex Spidey is that I personally don't feel like it can get into the classic Spidey crouch. Obviously, the best figure in my eyes that's able to do it is the Revoltech. And then it's followed by, I guess Sentinel does a great one too. The Sentinel, because he has the back thigh cutouts. So the Sentinel one is really excellent. So Revoltech and Sentinel are my top two in terms of the classic Spidey, perched pose. And then it's the Renew Your Vows because of the toe articulation. But then where that kind of falls short is the neck, which I still have to kind of Dremel and mess around with. But then the Amazing Fantasy Buck can hit that wonderfully. Doesn't have articulated toes because again, I haven't swapped out the feet yet. But it has the amazing hinge neck joint, so he can look totally straightforward. But yeah, so the Scarlet Spidey is an improvement over those other two. It's also slightly different builds, and it looks like the Mafex 2099 will follow suit in that regard. So I think they'll have a better time hitting the perch pose. But I still think the Legends one kind of wins out. So either way, it's worth getting both. Once again, like you're not going to be taking a Mezco or a Mafex potentially as like a pocket figure unless you're, doing a little Tupperware thing. But a Marvel Legends, you could throw them in your fanny pack. That's what I have. Throw them in your fanny pack. And then, you're out and about and boom, you could throw, get a nice sky, whatever. You're just prepared. You're prepared for toy photography because you have a wicked Marvel Legend, in your pocket. Oh God. Just hearing the words out of my mouth now. All right. But you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I would say both. Like when it comes to Spidey, that's what I do because I have a problem. Let's see. Too late not to get a 49. Yeah, man. Hey, it's never. Where are we? Oh, whiskey soup is good for any occasion. Captain McKay, been on a soup kick the last few days because of a tooth issue. Oh, man. Got an antibiotic and a root canal scheduled for April 9th. Oh, don't get old. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That is a bummer. I'm also gonna turn my hat backwards. Not that I'm like typically a backwards hat guy, but I still haven't gotten a haircut, and the brim of my hat keeps hitting this. So this has already been like my one. Like I'm getting arm freedom, but that was bothering me. Okay. There we go. But whiskey soup is good for any occasion. I love that. But yeah, sorry, Cap. That's a bummer, man. Hopefully speedy recovery. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of discomfort for you. Um, let's see, Ender Shadow. That's all I had with soup this weekend. I was sick, and that's why I didn't go to the con. Oh man. Yeah, a lot of it's. I hate to be like a lot of people getting sick, but no, a lot of people getting sick lately. Again, I work at a school, so I'm like surrounded by people all the time. Um, but yeah, oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you again speedy recovery. Lots of fluid, as the amazing says. Drink your water. Definitely drink your water and something with electrolytes. Um, oh, go. Toyma said the new Hasbro Scarlet is sweet. And yes, it's the comic one. Excellent, excellent. So, dude, you'll have such a blast. I mean, I have taken numerous pictures of it. Regardless of this one, it's one pose that I'm talking about. That's it. And it's just so silly because like when I'm sitting on the couch, like watching TV, and if I'm posing a Spidey, it's just a natural one to go to, and that's where I just get hit with that frustration, even though I know it going into it. But it's just like when you start just messing around like out of habit, it's muscle memory. So no, it's an amazing figure. You will get everything else that you can do that you want a Spidey to do, he'll be able to do. So again, go to comic panels, get movie poster scene or like stills from movies, and just practice it, hold it up. Again, the Spider-Man 2 game or 1, but either of those in photo mode, try to replicate some of those poses. This is thing I'm just recommending things that I've done myself where, like if something looks really sick in photo mode and you've angled it around, like do that and then literally try to catch that angle with your own eyes, and then you'll know that's what you can try to capture. Again, that's what works for me. I'm just throwing it out there. Oh, let's see. I've had so many dental issues. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Don't stop. Everybody stop getting old. I can get my Mythic Infinity squat pose. I can get it. I'm just saying it's not what I want. Like I said, but like I've already said, like my version is the Revoltech and the Sentinel as my 2 favorite versions of it. So it's more of like, I like that deep crouch, like that. I don't know. You get where I'm coming from? so I totally understand. I can get them into it. It's just not my favorite when I'm trying to get that angle that I want. 2024 is all about the glute articulation. And yeah, Sentinel cheated, but I've never shot that figure from behind, so like I'm okay with it. But no, for sure that was like their own little like Spidey life hack. And cool, can't wait for 2099. I know I'm still on the fence about that one too. I just had a a couple of new Mayfix figures coming my way, or came into the house recently that I want to talk about. So we'll see. I might have to wait closer to, well, I don't know. When is it dropping? I know the pre-order is out now. I'll have to see. Let's see. Legend Scarlet is better than Mayfix in the Machu opinion. I'm just saying, for those of you with the Magic Mahu, if you enjoy the Magic Machu posing, he would be somebody to go by. I'm just saying. Oh my God, so many root canals. What is going on? Don't make me turn this into like a dental lecture. I'm only teasing. But I grew up with my uncle was my dentist, so like he recently retired in the last few years, so we now have a new dentist and everything. But it's so funny, like when I was at this, like, hey, I'm gonna be a great patient because I grew up with an uncle as a dentist. Not that I know anything, I just know how to sit here and be still and like schedule my appointments every 6 months. Oh my God, guys! I feel so bad because like I know how brutal that stuff is. It's not like I'm not immune to it. I have plenty of teeth issues. It sucks. All right, so let's see. I'm happy to see you. I have a Marvel Legend in my pocket. There you go. Man, it's my. Ooh, here we go. Messi said the 2099 looks so awesome, but I wish it was a different buck. Um, if it's closer, like I said, if it's closer to the Scarlet Spidey, that's actually a review, a comparison video I've wanted to like get to. And as you guys know, I am like dedicated towards cranking out videos, whether it's on something that just dropped, which, you know, I've never been that guy. Like the Mezco one literally was like the whole opportunity to buy it and have it early in my lap. I mean, have it early in my hands fell into my lap. And it was a set that I, in my life. But I was highly motivated to try to, you know, like crank out something quick. And as you heard, like I just now, you know, once those first two dropped, like this last week was crazy. I couldn't film anything. So it wasn't until today. Like, and again, that happens. So I'm never really trying to be like the first with the thing. I do plan on revisiting a lot of toys over the last, you know, that I own. Speaking of which, I've still been waiting on doing my SHF and Hasbro Indiana Jones comparison. So yeah, I have them. It was sitting, you know, so that's going to be probably, see, that was going to be next for me to film, and then ToyCon happens. So yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. But yeah, it's for me with the Mafex 2099, it's the color. It's more of the Marvel Legends. I didn't realize, I mean, like I own issue 1 of 2099. I bought that in a comic book store when I was like in 5th grade or 6th grade. It was amazing. It's not the same blue. Like it's a brighter blue. If I go, all right, let's go. Let's look at this. I spelled everything wrong. It's okay. It still worked. We're gonna focus on this now because here we go. Because this is one thing that this is a fair critique. It's a fair critique. Let's see. Okay. So there we go. See that blue? Like that's more of a blue. That's how I envision Spidey 29, you know, Miguel's costume to be. And when we go look at the Mafex, is this? Oh yeah, okay. So now it is darker. It's a darker looking, and it's the same as the Marvel Legends one. Now, if Marvel Legends, if they're gonna update, because I took a couple of photos with the 2099, the retro card one, but it's on that outdated buck. It was just a lot. Honestly, before Renew Your Vows and Amazing Fantasy, I would buy these Spidey Legends, but like not my favorite to play with, or just knowing like what they could be. So yeah, if they put out, and I think they're planning on it, a 2099 on the Renew Your Vows articulation, that one I would buy, but it's still that same kind of darker muted colorway. So that's my thing. I just wish it was if it was bluer. Let's look at it again. It's just a lighter blue, but that's what I envisioned. So that's where I'm like, where did they get this? But that's my initial comic book. That's now my core, you know, like I have that memory of going to the store and reading this inside and out, and I still own it, and it's awesome. So my comic knowledge is definitely not as vast or as extensive. Like I have lots of gaps. So, if it did get to that point in the comics, then I guess that's what I understand. But this is still, to me, the version of blue that I want. Not they went for the darker. They went for the what I would consider to be the shadowing, as opposed to the actual costume. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me drop this down. All right. Back to the soup. Brandy soup. You're a fine girl. Let's see. Like Kratz so deep he could do it. Oh man. All right. I thought it was in the clear. Did brushing, flossing, all this stuff? No, I know, Cap. I was not. By all means, I was not criticizing anybody's dental care. It just sucks. Like we just deteriorate from the moment we're born. We start to deteriorate. It's just a damn shame. But hey, I got some Mythic Leads to look forward to. Beautiful. I love that. Cody says root canals hurt less than cavities in my experience. All right. This is true. This would normally be a nice Toy Daddy's Wednesday night conversation. Cap, we're going to eventually have to hit you up to join us on the top 10. All right, Enders. I think the 29 looks fine on the Buck in the comics. He's not far off from Peter. Maybe a Nightwing Buck might have been a bit better. I would agree with that because the Scarlet Spidey is a slight enhancement. You know, he's a little bit taller and a little bit wider, but like it's incremental. But yeah, the Nightwing, I'm going to have to throw him into that video when I finally get to it to like really look at all four of those together. But it's not, it's supposed to be black. All right. Okay. I appreciate it. Like I said, I was just going based on my memory of like what it's, you know, like what that cover was specifically. All right. Let's see. Wait for the 29 brighter blue could be a better suited for Mafex. Yeah. I like the Mafex Spidey. It looks awesome. Again, I'm not knocking it whatsoever. These are just the things that, like, as my own perception of, you know, Spidey and Spideys, and also, you know, just trying to somewhat have self-control here and there. Yeah, Phobal. Yeah, all right. So that's good. All right. So yeah, I feel the same way. Again, part of it is going to be confirmation that we're getting like a Legends one would be dropping sooner than later. You know, like if they're doing the Renew Your Vows. Depends on the colors, goes back and forth, bright blue and then navy blue. All right, fair. And now the Mafex Daredevil looks way too skinny. Yeah, like I would like a nice beefier Matt Murdock, you know? Like the Shadowlands one, that old Legends. I know it's on the older and no butterflies or anything, but that's a beefy boy compared to the Renew Your Vows. But I will say, Machu sending me pictures of that Hydro Man 2-pack Daredevil. That cell shading is like cross stitched. I think that was the term that it's used, as opposed to just how they've been doing it with like, I don't know, kind of slopping on these big lines of color. So it looks sick. That's another set that, like, should I do it? I just actually busted out my Hydro Man. I found him when I was like rearranging my stuff. So my original one is now up, and like I don't know. I'm with Chewy. Like I'm a fan of translucent figures. So, but again, stuff has come in. Stuff has come in this weekend. Hey, what's going on, KJ Smith? How you doing, man? Happy Sunday night. We're just all over the place with talking about fun stuff. Man, Beast Boy says, I think it needs a newer Buck. So many releases and not much updating. Yeah. Let's see. I like the 3-pack DD. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love that. And that's what this new one is, but with the cell shading. So, but I like the cell shading look of, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks really awesome on that body where, yeah, isn't it? This is like you're seeing like the battle of will right now. Because I want to buy everything. Like yesterday, we I got there at what, 11? So I got there at 11. We were there until 2:33. Then went to lunch, 2:30? 2? No, 1? We were there for like 2.5 hours, I think. And the guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But I want to say we were there I was there with everybody for like 2.5, 3 hours. Then we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. And then we went back for like the last hour of the show. So, I mean, I was like, I could still go in and buy more. Like I've said it before, when I'm surrounded by plastic and there's just that, the toys are just, oof. Like I have such a hard time controlling myself. Enders working on Marco Cicchetto style with that Machu, the Magic Man. Give me some tips. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I love that. That's so awesome. And NYC Figure Fanatic, happy Sunday, man. This is awesome. Welcome. Karis1 said, did I make these dioramas? No. Well, the only one that I have made some. I mean, mine are very rudimentary. This was my wife. This one back there. Over yonder, this is the NECA Street Scene Dio, which, you know what? I held out for like a good 1.5 years, I think, in toy photography. Because I was like, oh, a lot of people have it, so you, and then yeah, a lot of people have it because it's awesome, and like you can customize it, and I slapped on graffiti and stickers, and I'm gonna shout it again, even though like, I've had some nice interactions with him, but yeah, his stuff looks great. The Nostalgia Unbox, Jonathan, like he makes amazing things for it. So yeah, it's a great piece to own, and then again for the display like aspect of it, it's such a great thing. And then yeah, this is over here. That's a extreme set, one of the buildings, and that's part of it because it's a 2-story building. But my second story, which you're not really gonna get to see, but back here is my Lone Wolf Labs rooftop dio, which I love. So the majority of my dios were made by Lone Wolf. And then like I have a ubiquitous dio. I have my 78 points of articulation dio. I almost, oh my god! Another amazing thing was Bone Claw Customs had this ridiculous, amazing. I'm not gonna be able. It's off of my story now, but he made this amazing Call of Duty. I'm gonna have to upload this to Drive or something to show you guys because I did take a couple of pictures of it. So where's my Drive? This is worthwhile. So thank you for bearing with me. And man, my phone's gonna die. I have like been the worst about battery life today. All right, what is going on? There we go. All right, let me upload these pictures because this was another one like it would have blown my toy budget if I did it, but it's something that would be really cool to have. All right, so they're uploading right now. Ooh, and speaking of, hopefully I wasn't waiting too long. It's the Macho Man. What's going on, buddy? Uh-oh, wait. I didn't hear you. Did I screw it up? Was my mic off, or is your mic off? No? Can I?
It's my mic. I didn't select.
I got you. All right.
What up?
Oh man, well thanks for jumping in, man, because now we're getting to like toy haul time.
Well, you convinced me to get this one.
Oh, I know, but before.
But also, before. Okay, all right.
I just want to share. Here we go, because you gave me the whole backstory. That with Bone Claw Customs.
Oh
like,
yeah,
like that was my first time really like I don't know, I guess strangers in the night, like in the night, like all our times at cons.
Bone Claws actually got me into this whole community. He's friends with my cousin, right? They used to work together.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it was my cousin who told me about him, and I actually bought my first dio. It was a rooftop dio that I still have. It's in the garage right now, but yeah, like he got me into the whole like coming to shows. Like that's how I met Detour Customs.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. But dude, yeah. How insanely amazing is this?
Oh, he's so talented.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And I just was trying to take some. I'm gonna try to feature an aspect of it, right? Like that. It was just a quick cell phone shot, but like, look at that sign. East Baby, like I was like I gotta just really capture that. And again, like going back to this one, I wanted to show because that garbage, like he showed off, like literally that garbage pulls out. It's within, so you can have that dumpster be empty, but it's not just, those are not randomly assorted garbage bags. Like he arranged that and it can pull out, so you can have it closed. I mean, it's awesome. And he said it was based on one of the newer maps, right? From Modern Warfare 3, the current game, right?
I don't know which map it is because I don't play Call of Duty anymore. But that was sick when I saw that on the table, and it was good to see him again. He kind of like fell off the face of the earth for a little bit, but good to see him back.
Yeah. Well, and then here's what I ended up. While we're just on the subject of Bone Claw, so the one purchase I did make, because again funds were starting to be at a premium at this point, but I got myself, everybody, the Arkham Knights is the Arkham Origins. I think
Yes,
it's Arkham Origins.
Arkham Origins. So, yeah, I had picked that up at Comic-Con, and I was like, "Oh, this is sweet." Then I showed you.
Yep. And I mean, this has been a thing that I've wanted for a long time. I remember way back when Rob, aka Figure Battles, like took this amazing shot, and he's not the only one. Like this has literally been a staple. Like if you were seeing this now, everybody, and you're like, "That's what that is," like that's what that is. And you know what? What is it? What is it on eBay? Whatever. Because I don't want to like hype it up and be like, people are gonna look for it and be like, "What the hell?" I got a great deal on it, and as you can see, and this is what was super cool about literally a customizer owning this. I didn't have to do any crazy work.
Yeah, I still have to take off Joker because he's on the table, and he already removed the table.
Yeah, so like there's pegged, Matt. So I actually took a buck knife and like kind of and like obviously like it was super nice. So it has the holes there, which I can now cover up, no big deal.
Yeah,
but yeah, having him out because this is just a statue, and it does come with that second head, but that's not what I wanted it for, But the table, the fact that I was able to take that out, and then look at the freaking table.
Yeah. And then Henrock, I also got Henrock to buy this too.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Because I was at Comic-Con with Henrock, and I had seen it first. So like I'm like, I'm buying this one.
Yeah.
And then I sent him a link on eBay, and he got one that was around the same price as yours. So it was actually cheaper than what I had paid for.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so this to me this was just an awesome deal and just now a piece that I've wanted forever. Like this is my photography. Like this is it. This is perfect for photography.
Yeah,
Look at that.
You didn't even take a picture of just that, like with a macro lens.
Oh my god, yeah. And everything is just so it's static. Like everything is like set on there, but now that this is removable, I can just utilize this in so many ways. My wife already gave me an idea. She's like, "Oh, you got to put the toddler turtles on there with all of these, like, because they're all different, unique scenes, and they've got some cracked screens, but it's like Batman, different villains in here, and even I forget who was just telling me. It was one of our buddies who was pointing out that I could even slap on decals or other things to kind of
slap on decals. You could also use Photoshop.
Right. But it's so neat that again it lights up, and I threw the new batteries in there, and just ooh baby, so excited to have that, and yeah. So that was my Bone Claws purchase, and then one day I'll end up probably owning one of his own homemade dios.
Yeah. Definitely highly recommend. But yeah, you so I was holding a bunch of toys for you. So you had acquired a bit of a debt.
I did.
Which you paid off.
Which I did.
A Yimbo always pays his debts.
This is that's exactly right.
And I thank you for this because you also you sold me on this. I didn't charge it, right? I think the charger is still in my bag.
Okay. You're. I hope it's you were pixeling out. You were fine, but now it's all right. Now
you
want
me to come back? You want me to come back?
Oh yeah, you're gonna want to. You're gonna be mad at me if I.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be right back.
I don't want Matt to be mad at me. Yes, KRS-One. The TVs, dude. It looks so good. It looks so good. Let's see. I always wanted a couple of big buildings with some streets and sidewalks. Yeah, like I mean, that's another thing that in the in the idea sphere, like just in making fun videos, something that can give hopefully some level of insight or something, like to clue you, just something interesting. So, maybe that'll be like a fun little like a diorama walkthrough would be a fun video. Like how people do like collection videos. Maybe I'll do like, hey, these are my dios, where I got them, which ones I made. Like that could be neat. Boop. There we go. You're good.
I was on Wi-Fi on my computer. That's why. I put the Ethernet on.
Okay.
Turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone. So everything's good?
Okay. Everything's good. Everything's good.
Yeah.
I am so excited. So you were showing it off. There it is. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Yeah. So this is the Mattel remote-controlled 1/12 scale? Batmobile?
I think they call it 110. But the figures are technically 112, like the old
figure that it
Mattel.
comes with.
Yeah, like the Mattel DC universe, DC.
Well, the good thing is I picked up the McFarlane Batfleck figure. So if anything, I could just put him standing next to it.
Right, but which one is
That's
that? The Mafex? Yeah, I was about to say. All right. God, that looks good. See, that's a great one to have for this car, and I have this car, so now because I was waiting, I have the Mezco, but the Mezco I would be too afraid to like shove in there, but the Mafex I feel like or Mafex I would be fine. So what do you? So you haven't charged them up yet? So you don't. Oh my.
So, but like you were telling me, now you have to tell me, well, like, what exactly does it all do?
Oh man. You want it? Hold on. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it because I can move around now. I straightened up. Let me grab mine.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to see if I can fit him in there. Let's see.
Oh baby.
So this opens.
Oh, it's so heavy.
I know. I had to sit down for a while before I joined your stream.
This thing is so heavy compared to like other stuff,
Yeah.
All right.
Instead of putting his leg, I'll just take off his. I'll take off his lower half.
Oh, that's a hell of an idea. Oh my god. That's where your brain goes. I wouldn't even thought of that. All right, so this is gonna get loud in a second.
All right.
And it'll just sit here because right now it'll sit here idling this entire time until I connect it to my phone.
Okay, so I need to download an app.
You're gonna have to get the app. I'll share it with you. Actually, I could do the.
You could do that with me after the stream.
Yes. Okay. So otherwise, it'll just sit there. But as you saw, it has the headlights, which can go. You can literally turn them on or off within the app.
Okay.
It has a camera, like where you're putting in Batman right now. Because here I have the original figure sitting in there for now. But if you guys can see,
he's like a 1/12 scale figure, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because if I take this guy out, he's just not really like super detailed or articulated. Like these are the figures that I wanted to buy like at the time when this is again what 2000. When did the movie come? 16.
16.
Yeah, something right. So this is where I was looking at the toys in the toy aisle, but not buying the toys.
Right.
And you can see like his legs don't split at all. There's no thigh. Like this is not for us in terms of what we look for in our toys.
Yeah, but the car is.
So but yeah, look at like height wise. Let me see. What would be a good maybe Cyclops, right? Legend Cyclops.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I think they call it 110, but all right.
So McFarlane is 1/10.
But look, it's not though. That's what I'm saying.
Like, in between.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. Look at that.
Yeah.
And I'm not even standing Cyclops up all the way. Here we go. Like it's.
Yeah, because I was like, when I stood Batman next to him, I'm like, these tires are massive.
Oh yeah. Holy crap! I'm so happy I'm so happy you have this thing.
This thing vapes, yes, apparently.
And it does vape. Did that come with the juice in the box? Did you see it? Or...
I don't. Oh wait, I gotta look through that box.
Because I know it came with a set. I never actually. I still have my original because this thing in the app there's a smoke button. Oh, there's an up and down. They have an off-road mode where this will literally flatten out or kind of perch up. It's not like a massive spike, but it does just go so you can have it off-road motion. Rotating these Gatling guns. So they fire, and then this rocket launcher can go up and down because you can shoot digital rockets on your screen.
Okay,
my
so it
son
doesn't actually shoot
my son loves it.
rockets. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like on the screen though. Like, so the reason my son loves it,
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally a tank, and with the camera that's right, where is it? Yeah, back here, right above his head. You guys can see it. I'm sure.
I see it on yours.
So yeah, it's the coolest thing because you can drive it in first person. Whereas like you do have to take that off typically, otherwise you're driving around with the cockpit open, which is also fine. But that's to see it in the first person mode. I'm sure. I think I hit it all. Oh yeah, and the turrets in the front can rotate, like not just the Gatling guns, but the turrets. It's loud as hell.
Damn. Rubber tires too.
Yeah. I mean, I drove this, like what I showed Matt. So, and guys, you can always check this out at some point, like either post stream or at some point this week. This was one of my early YouTube videos, was like a very simple review of this car, and it really wasn't a review. It was just like, here's a picture I took, and then here's my footage of me driving this around on a street. Like harassing my wife and birds, and then almost like running it into myself. It's so stupid. But I'm so happy that I found, because the charging port is in here. You have to like get a screwdriver, and then it has this big heavy duty battery inside.
Okay, so it's on the driver's side?
Yeah, it's this. There it is. There it is. So this piece, it comes off, and I couldn't find it for the last 4 years of me living in this house. And the other day, at like a couple weeks ago, when I finally like, oh my god, like this is it, and then I found the charger, and now I'm like, we're back in business. But yeah, the vaping, dude, it literally spews out the vape and smoke, and I actually have to load that back up again, because my son was annoyed that it wasn't, because one of his favorite parts of the Bowser toy was the one that breathes fire.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm
sure. Where's the smoke?
I wonder if I could use my smoke genie.
Oh yeah,
the juice from that.
Oh yeah, that's just it's whatever the Ulan, whatever it is. It's this pretty much the same vegetable glycerin, blah blah blah. Like whatever that mixture is, that's all this is. Because I remember freaking out, and that's why I wasn't like trying to overuse it when I first bought it, which is so silly now, like looking back. And again, this is even before. This was just a collectible I bought. This is what I mean when I would say, like, I bought collectibles for myself before I was like back into action figures again. Like I was like, oh, that counts. That's a collectible.
Me, I really like this Batmobile from the movies. I mean, Keaton's is a classic one. You have to have that.
Sure,
right?
Sure.
Then after that one, I know a lot of people like the Tumbler. I thought the Tumbler was it's too clunky.
Yeah, that is more. I mean, that's straight up. I just joked that this is a tank, but that one was a tank. Yeah.
And then this one is it has like that sporty look to it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's like massive, right?
Right.
But it also reminds me of the game in Arkham Knight when you drive that Batmobile.
Mm-hmm. Did you like the tank scenes in that? Because I also didn't mind it, but I know that a lot of people were annoyed by those.
A lot of people were annoyed by it because it was just too much of it. It was
That's true. Yeah.
And they overused it.
Yeah. That's a fair criticism.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I started going back. This is, I think, before Spider. At some point in the last year, I did start replaying it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, finding fun with it. But when I space it out within like months at a time, like playing it again, I'm like, more tank stuff, boom, 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 boom. But yeah, when I first played through, you're right, I did get burned out by like, again, like son of a bitch, like how many others to get? Oh. So you're happy you have it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Don't know, because it's like the other Batmobile I can fit like in like a shelf.
Right.
This one is massive. I don't know where I'm putting this thing.
I mean,
like this is the only table right now that has the capacity to hold it.
Yeah.
Or my dining room table.
It was for a long time. Sadly, it was under. Like probably this Dio table, then it was over that. So now it's on top of a desk with my Bratz car.
Yeah.
And it takes up. Yeah, it's like little corner. You've been down in here. It's about a little blanket, but it's like, it's that in the Bratz car, and then I have a room for a couple of figures. It
I
just takes
think
up all time.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a one heavy duty shelf
Yeah,
that displays all my vehicles.
that's
So
not a
we can
bad
just
idea.
stack them on top, like basically a garage. It'll just be a 112 a garage.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you know what? I bought I have to check this at the size because like the bookshelves that you can get at Target, even like that's all I have down here is like the little cubes and like they're not deep. Like so you can't go like bookshelf. But the other
Like a
of like a
supply
month.
shelf.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a supply shelf because like I bought one of those and I put it in the laundry room and it's like it would be like a garage type thing, a garage shelf unit, but then it would be good for vehicles. You're right. I should probably, in my reevaluation of my space, I think I need to do something like that.
Yeah. So while I was cleaning, I was overhearing you talking about the
Oh yeah.
Scarlet Spidey.
Mm-hmm. That's
So did you order the hoodie?
I'm gonna have to over after this stream.
Yeah, you have to do it. that way, when you get your pile of loot, you already have the hoodie. Now, what I did with it comes with it's a wired hood.
Okay.
So you can pose that, right?
Yeah.
But it comes with a blue drawstring. I don't know where I put that, but I removed it and I used a white wire.
Oh.
So I can pose the wire now, so it looks like it's moving in the wind.
That's neat. What kind of wire? Like just
it's floral wire. The same wire I used to make webs.
That's what I was gonna ask. Oh man, and you just fed that through? Just like you would. Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a pain, but like eventually it got through.
Okay, but did you? Is that in addition to the wire that's already in there? You had to feed
basically.
That? Okay.
There's 2 wires in here now, so like it's
right.
It could even hold a better shape if I wanted it to.
That's really neat because that was my one like thing about that I had noticed too. Like I like the drawstrings, and I was looking at different comic versions. I wanted to see like I know you would recommend going battle damage, and it's true because I have the Mafex, so I already have like a clean version, even though it's a smaller logo. But that's even based on from my Google image search.
Yeah, so this is the one it came with.
Yeah,
it's just a rubber overlay. The reason why I changed it to the Bestly one because I already had it on my Mafex Scarlet Spidey, right? And then Mario 796 Studios had put his Bestly hoodie on his Legends Scarlet Spidey, and he told me it looks really good. And I was afraid that it wouldn't fit because I thought it would be too small.
Yeah,
this is a bit thicker, but like you could see it's a kind of it's going to hinder it a little bit. I mean, it still poses really well with it on. It's just you can get slightly more out of it.
Oh, and you did have to snip it. I was about to ask.
I didn't snip it. This is what I was pointing at Toy Father's video. So I saw him heat it, right, and then he snipped it. I'm like, why are you heating it and then cutting it? Just if you're gonna cut it, just cut it. Don't heat it.
Right.
But like if you just heat it, you can just peel off the tab. It's on a tab. It's glued.
Oh.
And then just slide it through the arms.
What?
Just pop the head off and slide the arms through.
Well, I know for Chris, like that he's like any Spideys that come in the house, like those are the last ones that he'll ever part ways with. So like by all means, like
if he wanted to put this back on his Mafex, because I know he said he took it off his Mafex, he could take this off and then put this back on.
Yeah, but you snipped it. Well, you know what?
And then the other thing is like how he put this hoodie on.
Yeah,
I was like, Chris,
do you know how shirts work?
Do you not know how shirts work? Do you not lift up your arms to put your arms through the sleeve holes?
He just funny.
Threw it over. I'm like, he's got to rip stitching.
I know. Well, this is a good opportunity to remind everybody. This is my favorite glue. I don't know if you have a favorite glue, but this is the plastic surgery stuff. I bought it on. I gotta give that a try. I love it. Again, it's literally. I mean, plus it's this nice top.
I used a Loctite one.
Okay, all right. So I've tried different ones. I always just find the most. I've found this to be the best when it comes to toys. I don't know if they did anything differently. I didn't look at the ingredients. I didn't compare. I just found anecdotally I found more success using this. Also, it doesn't dry out on me because of this top.
Yeah.
Like it pops through, and then I can't tell you how many like super glues and gorilla glues I've let go bad because of stupidity or just like that. It's designed really well. So just a little thing that maybe Chris can Still fix that up. Omega Weapon 13. Damn, that's a tank. Yeah, man. This is now like I'm trapped. I will eventually have to, but I just looked at like my floor. I'm like, oh, I still have so many things that this is just gonna live on my lap right now. So if I turn it on and let it idle,
yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, if you hear the sound go on, that you're like, what are you doing? What are you stop it? Stop it, Yimbo. Captain McKay remembers that basketball or Batmobile, dude. It's a cool piece for sure. So I remember I got mine at Best Buy. Best Buy had this since back in the day. Let's see, Man Beast Boy, want a rooftop dio? Do art. Give me the special. Kurt K's in the house. What's going on, Kurt? Thank you for popping in and hanging out tonight, man. And it was awesome seeing you and having just getting to hang in person. It's always so nice. And yes, Car Vapes, the Patman 13 in the house. What's going on, dude? He races his around the driveway. See, Matt, you're gonna have so much fun with this thing, just like as a toy. It's so cool.
You have to drive this out in the backyard,
dude.
I drive it on actually.
I guarantee, as soon as you do it, your wheels are gonna start spinning, and then all of a sudden, we're gonna have like a cinematic movie reel from you with this car.
So that would require a lot of space. Actually, when they have toy shows, sometimes I have those, like the one side is just all like RC cars.
Yeah.
Like, did you go into that room?
Not this time. But I know what you mean. I know the room, because as soon as I saw that that the one company wasn't there, I went, oh, all right, no reason to be on this side of the building. Yeah. Let's see. These new Marvel Legends are getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, but I mean, and better, man. Better and better.
I don't know if they're bigger and bigger. Like, this is the Renew Your Vows buck.
Yeah, like compared to the Daredevils that you have, it's the same. Like when you took that off, it was the same size, I presume, right?
And like when you got to think about it, when Scarlet Spidey was a thing, Peter. I mean, like Scarlet Spidey is his clone, right?
Right.
So Peter was in his 20s. So he's older, and then like I always think of Amazing Fantasy, him as a teenager, so he's smaller.
Right. Yeah,
but you're not gonna see a skinny Scarlet Spidey,
right?
I mean, Mafex kind of looks like a skinny,
right?
So I guess that's why I'm like, he looks too skinny to be Scarlet Spidey, and then also the same thing with 2099.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a fair after. It's a fair criticism. It's something that I feel like they should consider and look into. I really think that what was it, Ender Shadow that made the right, was that Enders that said the Nightwing, that could have been a good buck for it, because the Nightwing's beefier for a Ben Reilly. The
Nightwing is almost like a beefier buck than the Batman almost.
Yeah. I mean, Toy Chase had that Hush black and gray Batman. That was another one that I was like, should I do it? But
you don't have the.
I have the blue and gray.
Blue one? Okay.
I have the blue one. So
the blue one is a good one because it also comes with the Bruce Wayne head sculpt.
Yeah, the smiling Bruce, which I guess actually, I know that was such a criticism of like, how come Hush Superman comes with like angry faces, but then Hush Bruce Wayne is smile? But that's the whole thing. Like, that's the mask for him. So, and like in Hush, Superman was mind controlled and angry. So, I do actually get those decisions for the facial sculpts, but I do, smiling Bruce. We said Mattel, right? Mattel makes the Batmobile.
Yeah, Mattel makes the Batmobile.
Yeah. Let's see. The tabs make his right side look more puffy. Did you find that?
Yeah, I that's the other thing I noticed. He did look a little puffier.
Okay.
But it, because it was it made it look puffier. It didn't make him look like it didn't make him look like a bodybuilder. Like, he didn't look ginormous.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm gonna have to talk to Dan, because if we'll have to do a little combo shipping. Let's see. I love this. My father steps into his hoodies to get them on like a onesie. He goes one leg through the neck hole.
Yeah, seriously, go watch his reel. Give him some more views. The way he puts that hoodie on, I'm like, how is he getting the arms in? How is he getting the arms in?
Rabbits then seconds the glue. So just keep an eye on it. It's another one that like I buy mine on Amazon. Again, if you want to help support the channel, you go through my link. But that it definitely varies. It's like between 6 and 10 I've purchased it for, but
Yeah.
when I need it, and that's my go-to. Mike Heck's in the house. Chris was like, cut. I know. We all were like, no. Like, Chris and I share like a level of toy anxiety that like Machu like scoffs at us. I couldn't believe he was so quick to.
And I was just like, what is he? Why even heat it up at that point?
We love you, Chris.
I even told him I heated it up so I can peel it out, so I can peel off the glue.
I
didn't say anything about cutting.
Right.
Not one word about. Didn't involve a scissor at all.
But this is good that I'm happy you just pointed out that it does have the tabs, because now like I won't like immediately go to my snippers.
It's only on one side though. It's
right.
Yeah, it's on the right side.
So Dan, NJ Tree, Bob Smith Industries Maxi Cure is my go-to glue. All right, and I was saying to Matt
that one too.
Yeah, I do. My mom for Christmas again. Like I wish.
Why I use this glue is because when I walk into Home Depot, it's
right there. Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, my mom, and again, like for everybody, like how Matt, like you know how it is to have supportive family for what we do. It's just such a wonderful thing, and my mom found me this. It's one that you have to use a light with it, like to cure it, but it's meant for like collectible type things. So I haven't messed with it yet, but I gotta send you a picture of and tell you what the thing is. So maybe I don't know. I feel like you would have more knowledge of it if it, you know what I mean, of names of companies and stuff. Did you go see Ghostbusters?
I didn't.
Okay, me neither. So neither of us got the popcorn bucket, but the Toy Daddies did. They went. I don't know if they got the Ecto bucket.
I hope they did. At least it gets something good, right?
Yeah.
Because we were trying to get them to come to ToyCon, but then no, we're gonna see this movie instead.
We tried.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Loctite works fast. That's Omega Weapon 13. Messi says, with all the new bucks for Spideys and Legends, we definitely need a classic comic. Miles. Yeah, should have had one with the hype of the movie and the game. Hell yeah. And that's another. I mean, God, that's.
Well, we got the
Gamerverse.
We got the 10th anniversary one, right? Which it looked cool, but didn't move well. But also, Bestly came out with a hoodie for that one too. So I bought that one. I don't know where that figure is, and he moves pretty well because they replaced the body.
Okay.
With who did I use? I used the main torso from was it Kid Omega? So he's basically on the Amazing Fantasy $15.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So I wish I bought more of those when it was on sale.
Yeah.
Because now he's a little higher in price because I think a lot of people are using him for customs.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, we need a classic suit, Miles.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure we're gonna get it. Like I'm sure we're gonna get a $20.99 on this buck.
Yeah.
And I feel like this buck is better than the Spider-Man buck that Mafex is using. I know it's a hot take.
No.
And it hurts me to say that because it's like I was always Mafex is number one.
Yeah.
I was always trying to tell why are you guys buying Legends? Mafex is so much better. And now it's like 2 years later, it's the other way around.
It's one has been, really, for the things that we can fairly criticize, like for when that buck and the usage of it with the characters, again, I would love a universal rollout with that body, but even for every single release that comes out, that buck is fantastic, and I just have so much fun, and it's like, again, for all the reasons we talk about. So
actually playing with this more is making me want to get that Deadpool and Bob 2-pack.
I love that.
I know you love that. But for so long I was using the Yamaguchi as my Deadpool. Right.
I mean, again, it's a matter of the Yamaguchi takes some prep work and patience to get set up, whereas that one has just hands and a couple of heads to pop, and then you can get all of, like a bunch of goofy nonsense. Marky Z, what's going on, man? Says I kind of wish we had a smiling Hush Superman. Agreed.
Yeah.
That was one of the things. Like I think people were saying about that Superman we were looking at, right? Like at the end of the day yesterday, like that's a nice, smiling, happy Superman McFarlane. You know, like but. Yeah, if we had a smiling Mafex one, that would be nice. Because even my Dark Knight Superman, it's either growl or he's messed up and scarred. So it's not. That's why. Oh, the Mezco set.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Mezco set.
I do love the Mafex DC line, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do love that, but at the same time, it's like they take forever.
I know.
Right? McFarlane can show you something, and it'll be out next week.
I know. I don't know how he does it. Unless they just have they just have it timed out. I think they're just, I don't know, like, I do always like the fact that they hold out, so, because they usually don't give us super long wait times, right? It's usually like, hey, and this is available, be in stores next week.
Yeah. Arizona has it yesterday.
Yeah.
Right?
I still can't believe, speaking of just like Arizona, but then like how the Holothon stuff, totally random, off topic, but like, holy crap.
I checked Targets today. I was looking.
Yeah, but it hasn't made our way yet. I haven't seen anybody on the East Coast talking about them yet. But
I want to be the first guy, but unfortunately it's not me.
We'll try. Be that person. We'll try. That's a neat hunt. I mean, you're you're out on the hunt anyway. So, let's see. Enders Machu, are the Scarlet Spider ankles pouches molded or plastic over the ankle?
They're plastic over the ankle, so you could actually remove them if you wanted to.
Nice. Oh, and on Bestly, that's there's a whole accessory pack you can also, if you want to really invest.
If you wanted to make him a full suit, I think he also offers like a full suited, like the red costume. But I also feel like that all red cloth would just you'd lose all that definition.
Right. No, I wasn't looking. I saw that and I thought, oh, that's neat. But then with the accessory pack that actually was being offered with the different web shooters and stuff looked pretty interesting. Yeah. Let's see. Mike Heck said if he thought Ben's hood was hard, imagine with the starting lineup jersey that has a peg. Oh, I still haven't messed with any of those starting lineups. I still haven't found any.
Yes, there is a peg in the back of the starting lineup jerseys because I have two of them. I have LeBron and I have Curry. And unfortunately, I bought those at full price because I wanted to test it out to see if they're worth it to make use of the bodies for customs, but they're smaller than Legends.
Oh,
right. So
but for pieces, then if you can get,
I wanted to use sneakers
at Ross.
Yeah. For pieces, then because I really wanted to make like the X-Men in a basketball game.
Man. Could you imagine if you beat
X-Men versus Avengers?
Yeah. Oh, you might have to do it. Mike Heck says super glue and baking soda. I have not heard that one, but he said he. if I'm wrong, blame a reel.
I saw that reel too. Yeah.
Okay. Ender said, I'd like to see a Mafex Superior Spidey or an updated, accurate Legend Superior Spidey. Yeah, that'd be a good one too.
I think Mafex teased Superior Spidey.
Ooh, I think
right. That's the black suit, and then like the red, and then the tentacles.
Man Beast Boy said, "If where do you stand on the blue, on like the 2099?"
I feel like it's too dark.
So it
reminds me of the Legends figure that came out like a few years ago. That's on that Pizza Spidey book that everybody hates.
Right. Okay, so you have a brighter blue in mind, or just a lighter blue?
I would like a brighter blue. Like what sold me on this is that it's like the colors are so bold.
Yeah. Well, it's why the SHF 2099 is like.
Yes,
guys, that figure is freaking phenomenal. I mean,
I think that's my go-to 2099. If I had the Mezco, that would be my second. I would probably just change the body.
I mean, well, even Mesco's has that nice bright pop to it too.
It's got a nice bright blue, right?
Yeah, that's why I was so shocked with like getting the Mezco in hand and getting the Legends. I was just like, it's an interesting take, but like again to hear that it could be more like seen as a dark or like a black or a navy blue. I just always envisioned the brighter. I don't know. This would be cool too. The white and red 29 would look good, of course. Oh, give me that one too. I had the.
If Hasbro were to do that though, they could get that to you at the beginning of the year and the end of the year. If Mafex were to drop that, you'd have to wait 2 years.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not knocking it. That's just how it is. They take
Right.
a long time, and you think that like they'd be pumping out figures. This and Winter Soldier were supposed to come out the same time, but Winter Soldier's coming out next month.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And they're just taking re-release orders lately, so it's just like, what's going on?
Yeah. But that would be great. Oh, by the way, I almost threw on Across the Spider-Verse again last night. I did. Oh, I watched Secret of the Use.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I actually got the accessory pack from.
And that's why you got the accessory pack. This is going to be one of the things that I'll show off. A purchase from Toy Mirth that Jay Shot and I split. So I inspired me, and oh man, super 90s. Like I remember even as a kid, because like the first movie is really like a great movie.
Oh,
and
yeah.
This one was like, I enjoyed it for the time period, but like it's just so goofy.
Would you say that the 90s is like actually like kicking it into another gear now, especially with X-Men 97, this freaking Scarlet Spidey,
dude? All the like the 90s, like that's
animated.
Yeah, everything's cyclical, right? So like
right.
the kids that I teach are all into like 90s era fashion, although like with their modern tweaks, just like again,
I've heard that they're bringing back overalls. Is that a thing now? They're wearing.
I haven't seen that, but I wouldn't put it past. I've seen the parachute pants. You know, like the cinch pants. You know, whatever they're called.
I saw Jordan the Stallion was saying something about his he was wearing overalls, and then I saw another reel where they were talking about like how kids these days are wearing their overalls, and I'm like, wait, is that coming back?
I think it is. I mean, so much again, just like what we were saying, like 30 to 60 years, like the 60s to the 90s, like you had like some hippie influences, bell bottoms, you know, like low rise jeans were big for our growing
early
up.
2000s, I remember that.
You know, and now it's coming back around because their parents lived through it.
I was joking with my sister because like my nieces, they're all into records now, right? And I'm like, but I understand like the whole like 90s nostalgia coming back again, but it's not like when we were like in the 2000s, we weren't looking for 8 tracks.
You know? Right. But
our technology wasn't going backwards.
And that's what the interest, dude. There's the generational identifiers, they call them, like are going away, and there is that. I told you that pull. At least I've been finding that pull of like a little more analog here and there. I'm glad I still. It's so funny. I would have never said. I never thought I'd say in the last 20 years, man, I'm still happy I have my CDs, but I'm happy I have my CDs and my DVD collection. Like, I'm glad I never just like pennied them off or like donated them to the library. Like, I was like, oh, good, I have stuff. But I wanted to throw this out because after Secret of the Use, I almost threw that movie. I was like, all right, it's getting late. But I checked out the special features on Across the Spider-Verse. And I watched they called them the spider eggs. So I watched to see how many things came up. There's the white and red suit hidden in Miguel's lab. You can see, like, it's brief, but like they pointed it out that the white and red is there. So you can, I think we could probably expect maybe a version of that in the next movie.
Yeah, I think so.
Sign me up for an SHF one in that regard, right?
I hope it's a prominent suit then, right? Like, or he wears that suit. Right.
Yeah. Let's see. Messi said, "Have you guys seen the model kit miles? It comes with a lot of accessories. Is it the Moto King model kit miles? I have not.
I have seen like the prototype of that. It does kind of look like a Mafex. At first, when I saw it, I thought they were re-releasing the miles because that's an expensive.
It is.
That's an expensive one. Him and Deadpool, I'm surprised they still haven't re-released because those are going for a lot of money, and sadly, I use them for customs.
That's okay. I have like that Deadpool is neat. I have the knockoff that I got from Max Fisher, and the knockoff for Deadpool, you know, the knockoff. At least what I found, the figures are great, unless you need an unmasked head sculpt, because then those are gonna not be great.
I have the KO Mayfix 75 Spider-Man, like the metallic colored one.
Oh yeah.
First comic one, and I was like, oh, this is not that bad. The plastic is a little soft, so you could hit a lot more poses. Then I looked at the unmasked head. Nope.
Oh, it's it's melted candle.
Yep, basically.
Let's see. Andrew said, yeah, McFarlane has announced stuff that's already at the shelf. Man, Beast Boy, Legends team knows that the animated X-Men and Spidey paired with accurate comic versions will bring them back to the top. Yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah, definitely. We were joking about this, but like every look from X-Men 97 they could sell.
Oh my God. I want the basketball look. I really do.
I want
like
the basketball look. I want them having breakfast. Right?
Yeah.
Like, Gambit wearing his like 90s grunge outfit with the crop top.
Yeah. Oh man. I enjoyed that. All of them. I want all of the yeah. I told you, dude, this brought me back, man. That's why I needed the Sentinel. Now I have my Sentinels out. Like we're gonna do our collab. Like it was the reason I needed, because I guess the last time I was fired up, that last Phoenix movie was terrible. I really feel like it turned me off from X-Men for all. Like, oh, I can't.
It was terrible.
It was bad. But
I'll
make.
Oh, go ahead.
No, this is just for you, for both of us. But for you, yeah, so you have to pretend you don't collect Ninja Turtles. That's where you'll find them.
Okay.
You have to go and telling yourself, no, I don't do this. I'm just gonna go look at toiletries. Just put that energy in there.
That is very true, though.
Yeah.
When you're not looking. Which is why, when I have a list of things to pick up, I will always leave one thing off the list, so I have a reason to go back.
Fair, I like it. Marcus, at least we could get generic classes versions of Marvel characters from Mayfix. Or DC figures are limited to storylines so far. True.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say before? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I totally lost it.
Oh, my bad. That's okay. That happens.
It'll come. Oh, I know we were talking about this, but like, if we were to do a recap show of X-Men every week, would the chat be interested on that? Like,
oh yeah,
we only got 2 episodes. Well, I mean, not only, but we did just get 2 episodes this week. But maybe sometime next week we could also do like a recap.
Yeah, so that was something that we've been bouncing. And like, I mean, I'm in. Matt would love it. This is his idea. Like, I was like, hell yeah, let's do that. And I said, we have 10 episodes. So yeah, I'm doing math now.
Yeah, so
8 more weeks. 8 more weeks. That's 2 months. That would be a fun little short.
That's a lead into Comic-Con.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. This is all part of the road to Comic-Con, just like Mania.
Invite people, like Captain McKay.
Yeah, that's right. And Diggs. See. Nostalgia Unboxed, yeah, he kills it. He found the Punk Turtles and immediately threw together an awesome video. So yeah, I was like, "What the hell are they everywhere?"
No,
or not
we want to be the first ones on the East Coast to find them.
Right,
East Coast Nostalgia Unboxed. Where is it? Probably like in Arizona too, like Diggs.
I think he's somewhere out there. Yeah.
You guys have this magical portal where you get everything first.
I still can't believe it. I'm like,
I love you, Diggs.
No, I know, but I literally was at this at B-Dubs. I was like, Arizona, like it's landlocked, no? Like, how does this happen?
Yeah. And it's funny because like my parents were talking about like where they want to retire.
Yeah.
I mean, they're already retired, but they want to like move somewhere else away from like the 4 seasons that they get, that they hate the winter and the fall. Right. So like, I think they were talking about like Guam out of all places, or going back to the Philippines, and I'm like, that's pretty far. I don't know if I would want to travel all the time to go visit you.
Yeah.
That's a long flight.
Right.
How about Arizona where it's warm?
Dry. That dry heat.
I visit you all the time. Especially when there's figures dropping in my head.
Oh my God.
Say that out loud.
Of course. Oh, no, naturally.
Every time there's a Street Fighter release, I'd be there.
That's true. That there you go. You know what? That's incentive. You should mention it. Be like, that's the incentive. Like, I'd be here all the time. Don't worry about it.
You need me to take out the trash? I'll fly over.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, this is maybe it's with the Mesco. Yeah, the buck that bothers with the thick boy Miguel. Yeah, that's why that's 20. The SHF is my top, followed by Mezco. Mezco was my top Spidey, 2099. But yeah, I would
love to get that Mezco 2099 buck and just replace it, like the figure, and just replace the buck.
Yeah, they just.
I don't know what figure to use for that.
What about the butterfly joint Venom body? I don't have that, but I feel like that could be an interesting. I mean, that would be more of that's a huge one. No, maybe not. I'm just trying to think of like what would fill out that suit.
Well, the thing is like he doesn't really have like boots. Like the suit is just it just goes all around him. Like with the regular spider suit, the boots, I just basically use the boots from the Yamaguchi, right? So it goes into that boot cuff, and then like the boots cover it.
Yeah,
I was thinking about the Romanki too. Oh, Eddie brought that up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
maybe. Scroll down. Let's see.
I gotta find a Mezco 2099.
Well, we can shift over as Captain McKay. We were talking about those turtles for a second, but yeah, you got the accessory pack. I have that one. You know, like that's a great pack. The details of that one, and then watching the movie, like I totally get why there's that orange like Nerf thing, but I didn't know what it was when I first opened the pack because like my brain was like, what the hell is this supposed to be? And then like seeing it in the movie, I was like, oh, it's so goofy. And again, NECA, just like Punk Turtles, it's fascinating how they can take the smallest few seconds of a show or a movie and be like, yeah, we're going to make a toy about this or like an accessory or whatever. Like, I think it's so awesome.
And
did you crack that?
Other things too.
Yeah. Did you crack any of those open yet or the accessory pack?
I did. I was looking at the heads.
Oh, the heads are great.
That's why I was popping it onto the Mescos just to see like how they looked.
Well, here, this is
because I tried Mikey because he was the one who matched color the most.
Yeah. See, did you try it where you angled it down a little bit?
I already put it back in the box when you guys said that. Well, like I do get the whole thing that like, yeah, it looks squished, but I was just like, I just want something with more expression, you know?
Yeah. Well, this is like one of the smiling Raph from the head pack. And yeah, I love it. I love it. I had him out because, like I said, I got to do that Raph one. Let's see how that Mesco pop, Cody. Ooh, yeah, baby.
You use two hands there.
Oh yeah, I'm not brave like Cody is. Oh, this one. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, the greens don't match, but it'll still work.
What do you got? I mean, it's not like I want to say it works.
Not perfect, but it does work. In my head, if I were to take a picture of this, I would just change the greens.
Yeah.
On the face, but like at least you get expressions.
What do you guys think? Like, yeah, definitely the colors on this one do not blend.
Yeah.
But the mic, yeah, Matt was figuring out that the Mikey from The Secret of the Use, it matches his skin tone. It works. It just sits out. Maybe if it was just up higher, like if it was.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, a little bit more.
His attack.
Yeah. Right? It's interesting. That's a good thought because that was another one that like, why didn't I think of that? That's where your brain goes. It's so good. All right, let's see.
Well, the problem with that is like when I'm trying to clean.
Yeah.
Like my desk is a mess, right? You guys saw it. But like whenever I'm trying to put stuff away and I'm just like, oh, what if this goes with that figure? So then I go digging for that figure. And then now that figure is on my desk. Like I have a Batman here. Now I have his lower torso because the upper torso is in the vehicle.
Dude, I have so many turtles. I probably have like 20 figures sitting right next to me. Yeah. Mostly Ninja Turtles and then some X-Men. So you
and some Transformers. I saw.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get there too. This is the other thing I wanted to show. This is literally why I bought that Kino. Although the Kino is great. Like I really do like the Kino. And then seeing the movie again, I was like, oh, I'm happy I have Kino. Where is he? Like, oof, this is a cool set. So I'm happy I have him. Jay Shot and I, he took the Foot Soldier, and I wanted the bag because he already had that. So perfect. But yeah, this thing is sick.
Yeah.
And really, like, you know, the reason I was saying, like, we split it. So for $30, like to me, this is absolutely a $30 accessory when we're talking about the Gridiron thing for $30, or we talk about like buying a hoodie for 20. You know, like what the hell? This is awesome. So really, we do have to like NECA does such a fantastic job, and Mezco too when they put out their different accessory packs and stuff like it's nice than these companies.
That bag you can use for, you know, not just only turtles. You can use it for Cap.
Oh yeah, Cap. Right. I mean, like we saw Art with Toys. Like he did that amazing Ken in the gym spread a while back. But that was what I wanted that from my, like I have a weight room. That's why that was another reason I swapped out and put this Dio on here was for the focus. But that setup I want to turn into a gym, and I have ideas for goofy, you know, like workout stuff, and you know, getting the plastic meat and getting ripped.
So Digspig says the B2S 2-pack, yeah, because of what TMNT 1987 said about
I
that.
I know.
He said I was Kino, and the Husky Foot Clan member was J Shot.
I mean, if a more perfect pack.
So, yeah. You know what? He needs to get a head sculpt of himself and put it on that Foot Clan member.
Oh hell yeah. He said Kino heads looks huge.
Not. I don't think it looks that huge.
It's the hair.
Yeah, the heads.
You got some
the hair of the '90s. You know?
Yeah, it's not really focusing on me, but no, I don't know. It's you know, but dude, NECA, the fact that again no heat on this, just moving nicely. Even that footbot, I was nervous when I first opened it a couple weeks ago. I'm like, and then I picked it up. I was like, oh my god, it's just nope, everything is wonderful. So, Venom Gym, that's a good idea too. So I'm sorry I missed a couple of comments. I had to scroll a bit. I realized how much I had missed. But let's see. Enders, I was skeptical on X97, pleasantly surprised, and now I'm on board and loving it. Should be put on Saturdays. I thought that too. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have that. Man, if we can hit that, I don't know about 11, but whatever our time frame is, the Saturday morning recap, and we all have our cereal.
You know, that's not a bad. Yeah, I like that actually.
Yeah. So we'll have a little ASMR as we're crunching our Fruit Loops.
Where's my phone? I need to look at my schedule.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Mike Hex also seconding the bootleg Mafex if you were looking for the Mafex Deadpool. Or the other thing you could do is I don't know. I don't hold me to this, but I feel like the X-Force one has still been at the normal retail or up and down, you know, like
it's like around it hasn't increased in price is what
and there was that big sale, but that's where I just grabbed the Wolverine. But yeah, so he's also an option for anybody that really wanted to dive into a Mafex Deadpool.
A lot of people don't like that Wolverine, right? That X-Force Wolverine.
Really? I like that one. I
think that's my favorite one from Mafex.
I love the claws and I love the head sculpts. I just missing an unmasked head, but at the end of the day,
I love the claws, the head sculpts, and the way the body is. Like they updated it. It's not like they threw it on the same buck.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not the same buck as the yellow and blue. Because I feel like the yellow and blue one, and even the brown one, I think it's too skinny on the arms.
That's interesting.
For a Wolverine figure, right?
See, I don't have that point of comparison, but all I know is that Wolverine really blew me away, and I figured with the re-release it would be following suit, you know, like, or whether it be on that or again another like tweaked improvement. So
yeah,
but it wasn't meant to be. That's okay. That's okay. That's why toy shows. What's up?
No, I saw one of them said they're looking forward to the Bane.
Oh, me too. Me too. Yeah, that they make. Oh, I just know how much I like the Dark Knight Superman, and that Bane is gonna be like looked again just in a big kind of stacked and obviously taller. So hell yeah, just give me that Bane right now. I want him. Marcus, he said the Mafex X-Force Wolverine makes me want an astonishing Wolverine from them, or maybe an X-Force Archangel. That would
Yes,
be
I
tight.
have to agree with Marcus on that one.
Yeah. Omega said, "Give me a Romulus and Samurai Wolverine. That'd be cool too." Oh man. Where we? Oh, we should do the Transformers real quick.
Oh yeah. So those are from Yolopark. They sent it to you.
Yeah. Oh, let me. I finally got to get rid. Hold on, real quick, just to.
Let it purr.
Ooh.
It's not picking up on the microphone.
Oh, was it her? That's probably for the best then.
Okay. So I'll be surprised when I hear it.
All right. So yeah, thank you to Yolopark. I hit him up to be like, hey, those Transformers of yours look pretty neat. Would you like me to talk about them? And they said sure. So I got 3 model kits sent to me.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out once again to our boy Wade for and Chewy. Sorry, both of those boys got me really interested with the Megatron. And then Cody got the Megatron. So we've been seeing people rocking and rolling with these. Now this is the here we go. This is the Cheetor and the Scourge from Rise of the what was it? Rise of the
Beast.
Rise of the Beasts.
And they're basically like Build-A-Figures, right? They come with the limbs separated, and you just have to piece them in.
Yep. And that's what's so wonderful about this. The first one I built was Cheetor. So we'll look at Cheetor for a second. And I have a Rhinox here too. So I thought that could be a quick little thing, even if I just kind of build it while we're chit chatting. And if you want to at some point take over and you do a little machi posing, and then I can just kind of throw it together because it takes about 10 minutes.
I have a car in the way of where I would pose figures.
Fair. No. I'm just I'm just giving you the option. Just give me the option. But yeah, it's what's really nice is in the tray, and I'll show you guys with Rhinox. It literally is just a top-down piece together, and it is a Build-A-Figure just with instead of what would be a normal one, 6 pieces, right? Typically, you're looking at like 20-ish, 30. I don't know. It's a lot of little things that like pop in and snap on, but it's fun because I bought the Mando and the Grogu, both the SHF.
The Bandai model kits.
The Bandai model kits, yeah. And the Mando, that was before I had a Mafex, and I had only the Black Series, and I saw people hyping it up about the articulation and the look, so I was working on them, and then, I just got burned out. I don't think I finished them.
Oh, you never finished it? Okay.
I think I got lazy. I mean, he's close. It was close, but, there's a lot of snipping, and it is work, and then there's the decals. Grogu, I did build. He's a larger one, and that was like a nice. That was like same deal. It was not as overwhelming, but then there was like decals I had to put onto him. Like it was the eyes and the eyebrows, and I was freaking out about that. This is just you just pop it all together,
right?
And it's really like it's blew me away as to the level of articulation because now that it's all together. I mean, like you get some nice deep crunching. You get double jointed elbows, so you get a lot of crazy movement. And everything is detailed. Like every last little piece to this guy is a Transformer. There's so much going on everywhere, and like here, let's just to show you like. That's all it is. See, little port, a couple little things, boop, and it just squeezes back in there.
Okay. So, like with the Bandai kits, so one of the reasons why, I also got those for army building stormtroopers.
Oh, right? Nice. Yeah.
But I also started with I think it was a Boba Fett. I did a Boba Fett Bandai kit. Then I did the Stormtrooper kit and the Clone Trooper kit. I was able to get that down to doing it in 30 minutes, the whole thing from
nice.
Start to finish.
The magic machi, you sprinkled your magic over them.
No, but like I mean, like I had like a bunch of them to work on. So like over time, it's like I already know where this goes. I know where this goes. I know this is for the
yeah.
But like I had given one to J Shot to do, and I was like, Here, I want you to do one of these because it'll make you appreciate what goes into making a figure and how you'll understand the articulation setups. Would you say that like when you were working on the model kits that it kind of like made you realize how some of these joints work?
Oh, well, just in general, like, you mean for this
Yeah.
guy, or just like the anatomy of a body?
Just in general, like with you said you did the Mando, you were almost done with it, right?
Yeah. Well, for sure, because like you literally do see where, like, in an action,
Yeah.
like the 30 points of articulation could come
Right, where
from.
it comes from.
Yeah. And then, like, again, just like the movement and everything else, like, shout out to D Amazing, because I have that Thor Revoltech from you,
Mhm.
and I watched his review today, and seeing how he can walk you through each thing. Again, it's just understanding the anatomy of the real body to then translation to a toy body,
Right.
and then that helps with your posing and to get
Mhm.
those little subtleties that we always talk about that, like, take a picture or take a pose to the next level.
Yeah, and then you see the limitations on some of these figures and how you can kind of like change some parts or like shave some plastic here and there
Mm-hmm.
to improve that articulation to get a little more range.
Oh, for sure. Speaking of articulation, I mean, like, there's literally drop down hips on this guy, and not that even. Oh yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, no. See, that helps you get to that kick. It's insane. Like, honestly, I was really blown away by the level, and it's ankle rockers. You can do everything with this guy, and he balances well because of the big old feet. So this was a lot of fun.
Is it die-cast at all, or is it just all plastic?
No, so these retail for, I want to say, $35 or $36.
Yeah.
And he also came with bonus pieces to the Bumblebee toy. So he has like an alternate head sculpt and like weapon blasters. So again, it encourages you to then, but it doesn't break the bank for $35. This is all plastic, and the Pro Series, and those are the ones that, like, like I between you with your what's the name of it? Pangu.
Toys.
Yeah, like either going there or just rocking with the Megatron and the Optimus with the die-cast parts, because that's the Pro Series, and again for 45, 50.
Oh, so that's the one with the die-cast.
Yeah, and those guys, like I said, if you order from, like, I'm probably going to do it sooner than later, but on their website it comes out to $65 a figure after is all said and done with shipping and everything. So for the fact that this is like $35, and then you could get something like that with all those die-cast parts for $65, and the light up eyes and everything.
Yeah,
it's really amazing. And I think it was I'm gonna just keep shouting out Wade, not just because, again, he's he's fresh on my mind. But in his review, he said that, like, this is the workarounds. Being able to call it a model kit is like literally passing on the savings to the consumer. Yeah. That's how I like, which I love. I like like how forward thinking. But Scourge, man, same deal. Now the only thing, and this is on me, but it's something that I want to just point out. Mm-hmm. I currently can't find this piece. So the plastic cover. Now you can see that, like, if I just showed you that, would you realize anything was wrong or missing?
Honestly, I don't.
Yeah. And that's where I think this stuff is so great. And that's what I was like, oh. So I started having my toy anxiety. I said to my wife, I was like, just keep an eye out for it. I'm not freaking out yet, but it's somewhere in the house, because it was either from my one couch to my other couch to down here. So it's somewhere.
Right.
I will find it, but I was like, if I don't, and I had to go to take a picture, it's how freaking cool with the wiring, and there's still paint in there.
Yeah, I mean,
like, it does. Yeah. And then, speaking of battle damage, dude, so Scourge has this ridiculous blade. He has articulated fingers. Cheetor has swappable hands. So he has a whole collection of hands. Scourge comes with a different weapon blast, like the opposite of this. Mm-hmm. But these are articulated fingers here. And I think that's a magnet inside of there. I haven't figured out why yet they would include a magnet. but maybe for battling with Optimus or
Maybe.
a head or something.
Yeah.
Because anyway, I just think that's fascinating. But yeah, there's another version that pops out and like the hands go up the shoulder basically. But yeah, he has articulated fingers on here, the drop down hips once again, and like down to the look at the tires. Wait,
Yeah.
let's see. Sorry, could back that up a little. Back that up a little bit, huh? Am I right, guys? Yeah. But there's rubber treads. I mean, like it's not actually rubber, but it's the treads of tires. And the one thing that on this guy that I found super cool, so he does have articulated feet, whereas Cheetor does not.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have the ankle rock, so there's the little trade-off. And then I was like, oh no, like Cheetor got crazy articulation. All right, so he's kind of like not. And I went, wait a minute.
Is it the heel that moves
the freaking flap pops up.
Oh.
And then you can actually get the regular crazy articulation. The other insane thing, look at this face. Oh, wait.
You might have to no.
Back it up a little.
Make that window bigger.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah. There you
So
go.
the way this works, that's what's underneath. That's what's underneath
the plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes with, so it has two versions of this face, and this is what I think is really awesome. So this pegged in. Where's? Trying to think where I put the other pieces to this guy. Oh, you son of a gun! I want to show because there's a battle damaged solo because it's also an articulated jaw.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Where is Scourge from? What movie was he in?
Rise of the Beast. These are all Rise of the Beasts.
They're all Rise of the Beast. Okay.
Yep. All right. So to not make you guys wait for me to find the other faceplate. So there are two faceplates. Yeah. So see how that's some nice battle damage. It literally kind of covers the eye a little bit. So this is the one that pegs in for this ridiculous scary mask. But there's another one without it where it's just the battle damaged face. So you can have it as this, and it's an articulated jaw, like I was saying. And this one was a little tighter on me, but when that opens up, it's a monstrosity. Like, look at I still have to see this movie. I still have to see Rise of the Beast.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I know. I know. Always late to the party. But it looks like he probably shoots some sort of beam out of his mouth, if I had to guess, based on how this is like articulated. But it is gnarly, dude. So yeah, these are really fun. And like I said, if you were cracking anything open or I can start putting together. We could time it. We could time how fast or long it would take me to build Rhinox.
I would probably have to move this Batmobile, put it on top of another bin.
Or we just wait until I could just do another one next week because there's so many good toys. Oh yeah, Yolopark guys.
I got that Mondo. I got 3 Mondos.
Yeah. Toy birth. He got you.
Yeah, he got me.
Yeah, he got you, man.
First it was the Joker, then Harley. That got me to cancel my Batman order from Entertainment Earth. Sorry, Chewy. I used your code on that one. Now I guess it cancels out. Oh,
it happens. It happens. Hey, that was funny though. Yeah, he walked you right through that. He's like, "Oh, let me show you, Matt. Hold on."
Yeah, he was up for. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But I guess I'll move this Batmobile.
I found the other. This is the other arm.
Mm-hmm.
The other hand for skirts. So see how the one side has the articulated fingers, but then for this is like an energy blast. This wraps up his forearm, so it pegs in that way. If that makes sense, I could
like a Mega Man cannon then.
Yes, exactly. So I'll save Rhinox. I might end up maybe I'll do another I'll do like a little quick build of it then. Maybe time lapse it, put a little timer up, and then kind of just review Rhinox and an overview of these guys. But I'm just letting you guys know, like they're fun. They're freaking fun. So shout out to Yolopark again. Thank you for that. But yes, this is
Pangu Toys, the Commander, PT01. I guess the PT stands for Pangu Toys. But yeah. Eyes
and
light up,
yeah.
gun lights up. There is a matrix of leadership in here that also lights up, but I did not put the batteries in because I ran out of batteries with the gun.
Got it.
Yeah. And he transforms.
How the hell does he transform? I mean,
it gave me a booklet. The fact that they gave me a booklet shows you how many pages and instructions there are to make him transform. So
yeah.
I basically said, I'm not going to transform him anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really fun to pose him. Because
yeah, so how did
really like
how's he move? I mean, I know I've seen your pictures of it, but oh wow.
So the flap it rolls in instead of a drop down.
Oh.
Right.
What do you mean, the yellow or the yellow
part.
piece?
Like this yellow piece right here.
Yeah.
It'll roll in when I bring up the hip.
Okay.
And then look at that knee joint.
Ooh. And the ratchet, huh? So it like kind of clicks into place.
It clicks into place. I mean, it's too heavy for it to stand on its own.
Sure.
Like, I don't want to mess up the ratchet with that.
That is neat. Oh, I see what you're saying with that
all
thing.
the way out. Right.
And that's a torso crunch too in there? He's crunching down over the grill, like the front ab grill?
Because this part comes out, right, when he transforms.
Oh,
so,
neat.
like, you can use that to have him hunch over.
Man.
Oh.
And this is a recent drop or like...
Yeah. So this is what Jay Hernandez has on his... He had it on his Instagram. And when I was on the Enablers on Toying Around's channel, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I think it was Kyle from Super 7 who brought it up. He's like, what is Jay Hernandez holding? So then we all looked at it, of course, right?
Yeah.
And then we were just like, I think I'm enabled. So... yeah, shout out to Jay Hernandez for enabling a bunch of the enablers to buy this figure.
Yeah, man.
Right? The only thing is, like, I'm a little worried about, like, swinging back the hip.
Going backwards on it?
No, like, putting it back into place. Like, I have to put my finger behind the plastic just to get that. But, like, I did, like, you saw the pictures before. Like, I did the superhero landing.
Oh, yeah.
With this figure. And
did you share the one to your story of him leaning over Leo? I mean, hell, you could honestly just do that as a desk shot.
Yeah.
Just as like a fun, like, hey, here's this toy, and it's awesome.
I guess I could try to pose it right now, so that way he can do the landing pose.
Only if you want to. Only if you want to. It's because that's a big boy. How heavy is he compared to like the Batmobile? Lighter than the Batmobile. Okay.
Lighter than the Batmobile. Definitely lighter.
What do you think? You had this guy, right?
I don't. I have the HasLab Sentinel.
Okay. So how is he compared to the HasLab? I guess that would be bigger too, right? Heavier?
I think the HasLab is heavier.
It's about size-wise?
The same size. It's about the same weight, maybe.
Okay. And then, and so now, does that go well or size-wise with the Megatron that you showed off many moons ago when we went to that Woodbridge show?
They're the same height. So yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, hell yeah.
It's just this one is more of a G1 look.
Sure, right.
Right? Like the cartoon.
Well, that's why I've been always looking at that Super 7 one, just to like as an entry point to like, hey, cool little like classic looking Optimus.
And for like the longest time, I was like, why do people like make a big stink about like, oh, I only collect G1, right? And then I'm like, I'm playing with this the other day, and I'm like, I get it. I totally get it now.
Yeah.
It's straight from the freaking TV show. Straight from the cartoon.
Yeah. Messi said, how does a Transformer have more articulation than Mesco Spidey? I hope that's not the case because I did pick up, finally, my Mesco Spidey this weekend and my Gabi from Machu. So
yeah,
that's some fun that I'm looking forward to figure-wise coming up, both in just unboxing and then doing some photos and review stuff. And Duarte, I want to make a 4-foot-tall Optimus. If anybody could do it.
I think he could definitely do that. He would do that too.
Oh,
and then
for sure.
Show
yeah.
it to us the next time.
Yeah. Hey, look what I was working on, guys. Like, oh my god! Like, I can't wait to see that Thunderdome or the Terror Dome that he's working on. That whole Joe thing. Oh my god, I cannot wait. Marcus, he said, "Have y'all seen the 1/0 Customs 1/12 scale 3D printed Transformers?" I haven't. No.
Dude, those are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those files are available. I forget to.
Oh, so you can just print them? That's what it's saying. It's just
yeah.
STL files or whatever.
Yeah, you can print them. Like Chewy could print them right on his 3D printer because they're filament. You can use filament for that. I don't know if I would recommend using resin for that. It's a lot of resin. It'll be super heavy.
KRS1, yeah, man. Hit me up over on Instagram. I'll send you my address. Thanks for that. That's anytime anybody's thinking of me, like, oh, come on, thanks. But yeah, I could definitely hit me up. Like I said, Instagram's the easiest place to shoot me a DM. And they say I'm hoping for the Yolopark Starscream kit will be epic. Oh, it's gonna be. Like I think that's right. Yeah, I'm just saying. Like,
one second. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's just really nice that we have these options, especially again all these favorite toy lines, all of our favorite franchises. Like there's just so many different things to love and appreciate, and yeah, it's the Yolopark stuff. Don't let the model kit name fool you. That's all. Because, like I said, I'll do a little Rhinox. I think I'll do the time. No, I want to do like a build. I'll do a build and a build in BS. I'll do a little something like that. Let's see. He's in the process of making Devastator now. Very cool. And I want to throw his whole Leopardon. Jeez, that would be nuts. You guys. All right. I need to hit 5 below. Oh wait, yeah. All right, hold on. Gotta put the shipwreck on the Bane to make him Bane. Oh, Diggs Figs, you were merely adopted to dark. So yes, that sounds awesome. And Mike Hex, thank you for reminding me. This is going to be the public service announcement of the evening. So yeah, Mike Hex, you know what's up, buddy. So here we go. The Grillin' and Chillin'. So this is the teeny tiny set. As you guys know, like I buy pretty much every single one of these, and screw it. Let's. I don't like that. I don't like that glare. So let's cut these bad boys open. I mean, honestly, guys, I could literally. I'm having so much fun. This is great. I could just do this all night, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get our Machu back, and but let's just show this off quickly because this was just gonna be for a fun little thing. I just had to show you guys. I did the one review once with my niece that was adorable, and my daughter. But this is a ketchup cup. Yeah, because it's a ketchup dispenser. This is for the Grillin' and Chillin'. Like this is actually like stadium style pump. I love that. And then there's the cup with the ketchup in it. And then one without. That's so neat. Then we have the basket. I guess that's for for like a burger or whatever, what have you. I suppose. The fries themselves. Let's see. Onion rings. Matt, did you see that? Like I know I have to grab you this set if next time I go to Five Below. My wife had grabbed me the Grillin' and Chillin'. Did you know these new ones came out?
Oh, those are new?
Yeah, these
I
just
didn't know the new
dropped.
ones came out.
Look at this. It has a takeout box bag.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and the ketchup pump like a stadium.
So
So
are those too big for 112 or are they perfect for 112? Would you say?
so it some of this. Oh no, this stuff is perfect. Like this, look, onion rings. That is perfectly scaled. Some stuff like this one, this is the Happy Meal box. Like there's the bag, the whole takeout bag. So if I fold this up, no man, that's 112 basically. Like that's no different if I put. Let's see. Cyclops coming home after a long day. He's all mad because he bought Jean her, the stuff for her pregnancy, and then Logan is sitting there just trying to mac on her.
Is that the morph body?
Yes. But yeah, guys, look at this. Here's the rest of it. If I can not blow it. Here we go. There is French fries. So, what the hell is this? I don't even know what this is. What does that look like to you, fast food wise?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. That's. I want to say. I want to say it's like poutine.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was.
Like even this, I don't know. It's so funny. So a couple of these, I have no idea what that is. It looks like a crepe, maybe, but this is weird because it's grilling and chilling. The stuff that is awesome is the chicken box.
Yeah,
That is, and a burger box. This is where the sets are like spectacular. Look at this.
you said sets, right?
Oh, there's two that were out. My wife found me two new ones. All right, so the rest of it is like the tray. There's a lunch tray, the drinks, the things.
The drinks
that's
look good.
And then guac and roll.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I when I posted this to my story a couple days ago, I guess she went on. I forget what day she went, but Thursday, maybe it was Thursday. Yeah, she went, and so I'm gonna go back if you need these, Matt. I have one 3 minutes from me, so I'll go check. But I posted it to my story, and Lost in Translation goes, "Get out!" She's like, "There's a place in Rhode Island that's literally called Guac and Roll," and she sent me the link to the place.
I'm not surprised.
And this has a quesadilla maker. This is so ridiculous. All right, so that was just throwing that out. Mike Hex brought it up, and I just wanted to make sure it was a PSA for my toy photographers. Oh snap! All right, what did you do?
So, obviously, he's not a 1/12th Optimus, but he's pretty close.
Yeah,
I would say he's probably more of like a 1/18th.
okay. That's
But I
still that's
think I can
not
still-
bad
this-
though.
This is still not that bad.
Yeah,
Look at it.
because what are we? Would you want them to be any larger than that right now?
I mean, you could. There is an Optimus that is actually true 1/12 scale that transforms.
Holy crap!
Right.
I have to look into that. I've never. Oh.
Yeah, but that's like 28 inches, I think.
Sweet. Sweet. Oh my god.
Oh, look at that
Sweet
landing
Christmas.
pose. Look at that landing pose.
Yeah. Sweet, sweet Christmas. Oh, Marcus, you said cookies. Maybe it was cookies. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Cookies. Damn. That was beautiful. That's beautiful. Was it worth it? Was it worth rearranging the tanks to get that going?
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to plug in that Batmobile, dude. You're gonna have so much fun with it.
It's sitting on one of those bins from Target,
Mm-hmm.
and it's barely fitting
Oh yeah.
on that bin.
Oh yeah. It's a big boy. I bet we get, like, if we get casual gear, casual figure line, basketball clothing. Well, I think they're gonna end up giving us. I mean, they have Jessica Drew. Like, she's a pregnant action figure. They have the mold. Spider-Woman from Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's pregs. So they have it. They have the ability. All right, messy question. If you can make your No Way Home Spider Trio out of Spidey figs, what would it be? So mine is Mayfex is Tom, Gucci is Andrew, and Sentinel is Toby. As in like brand or just like which ones you would put together? Like you'd want a Mayfex Tom Holland, you'd want a Revoltech Andrew, and a Sentinel Toby Maguire. Is that what you mean? Like if we were able to design them?
That is good.
Those are great choices.
I would say it's probably the same.
Like if you were gonna rotate, like have one of each style.
Yeah, I think I'd probably say the same. They do pretty good. They also do make a good Mayfex Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And then Andrew out of the three, I think just because he's so like lanky anyway, like he would be good for that Revoltech fit. So yeah, that's I can't. You kind of nailed it, Messi. Deadman1 said, One of Customers is printing himself all kinds of true 1/12 scale articulated Transformers. Unbelievable. Jamie Lynn, hey, holy crap, I had to run out for a second, and I come back to toy excellence. Yeah, gosh darn right, man. Machu just, yep. Beautiful. I told you, he sent that picture, and it was, there's our childhood in a photo.
Yeah.
It's just, I love that. I love that as one of the highest compliments I can give to a picture, or just an idea or a concept, just everything.
And it was Donnie who was standing there looking up.
Oh, it was Donnie. I thought you had Leo under. Did you? I thought you had a Leo. No, that was just Donnie.
It was Donnie.
Okay.
He had the bow staff. He was just looking up, talking to Optimus.
Oh my God! You do have to do a shot with this pose, but with him with the communicator, the wrist thing open.
Oh yeah.
You know, like actually having like a little tech conversation between the bros. I think that'd be awesome. Dig says, look at the back of the box. Oh, for the items list. Duh. It is a cookie. It's one cookie. So it's fried dough, one tray, one basket, one cookie, a burger, chicken sandwich, ketchup dispenser, order of fries, fountain drink, empty paper tray, one paper cup with ketchup, sandwich to go boxes, box of chicken nuggets, order of onion rings, vanilla soft serve, ice cream freeze, and a kids meal box. Hot damn. Marcus, yeah, I got so confused with Gucci Andrew. Revoltech, the Gooch, the Yamaguchi. And Enders, does anyone know if Legends use water slides at all on their figures? Wait, does anyone know if Legends...
I don't know if they use it on their figures because I think everything's just printed on.
Like so this is a toy term. This is new to me. I love learning something new. What is a water slide?
So like a water slide decal, like you would, use them on model kits.
That's what we were. Okay, so like that's the reference. Okay, so when I did that and wet it and that had to make sure it was placed perfectly because once that goes on, that's it.
Yeah. And you can
water
make your
slide,
own.
Okay.
I didn't realize how high I made this table. It's like the point of view from Goblin.
I can't wait for the Goblin. I can't. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Open them now.
Oh,
just take a quick peek. Quick peek. I think he's much better than the Spidey, but you got to get both.
Well, come on. I couldn't not. All right. Twist my arm, Machu. Here we go. But yeah, this was a freaking fantastic weekend, and thanks for hanging out tonight. I thought I was like, should have set the link to other people. But no, from you and I, we covered everything. We got everything. I do want to get RG on. We got to do another thing. We've crossed with him before, but yeah, we got to do some more stuff with Art. And go, just we all the wonderful people we know. Oh, like Mirth. I didn't even. Yeah, I feel bad now. I didn't send it to Anthony. I should have sent it. But you know what? They were vending. I feel like I'm doing them a favor.
I think they would be exhausted right now. Right?
Yeah.
Give them.
I would hope. So again, guys,
we'll talk about it next week.
Yep.
Previously on Eambo.
Oh, I love a Mezco unboxing. How many trays is this?
Honestly,
all right, so I love that bag, that purse. Oh, because the Hoplin glider.
Honestly, I bought the Goblin thinking that I was gonna do a rebody, but I was just like, you know what? I like him as is. Maybe eventually I'll find something. It's like he's not too muscular, right? And I don't see him as like a muscular, like a jacked villain.
No, his whole
He's
thing
crazy.
was brains and lunacy. Yeah,
Yeah.
like super intelligent, and willing to just go nuts. Like again, I always kind of felt like he was maybe a more dangerous Joker, or he had the potential to be. The Joker would in fact go and actually do the big things. He would just more threaten, maybe, but I don't know. They both crossed the line. They both
Yeah.
both jerks. But let's. There's nothing like a new Mesco, man.
Oh man, I'm gonna grab my snake eyes then. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take a quick peek.
Oh yeah. No, this is gonna be. Here we go. Just to get a little taste. Because it's true. It's true. Sometimes you just gotta enjoy the toys, man. You just gotta enjoy it. I fall into that trap sometimes, and Matt's always been good to remind me of like, not everything has to be for content. Sometimes you just gotta unbox a thing. And I know we're all hanging out right, like doesn't have to be a big old fancy video. Let's just enjoy a new toy. Again, in the chat right now, I will catch up. I'm sorry. Here we go. That let me know if what you guys have been opening and playing with. I'm gonna do the same thing. I threw out this idea. I'll do it every single week. If this is like thing again, it's supposed to be mutually beneficial. Like I try to do nice things for people without an expectation. I just want to make people happy. But I know that if I'm asking for like help growing this channel, growing Machu's, growing the toy pick, like I think what would be cool is if like you share something to your story about the show and like what you unboxed, and then I can not only share that but like pick a picture like as a thank you to share out. Like I don't know. I'm trying to come up with like a nice. There's unwritten rules of social media, and I'm trying to like write something basically, but as a thank you, like so. Anyway, as you guys, that could be an idea. But tonight I did this Jamie Parks that we did the other day. Yeah, if you've been taking any pictures tonight, if you've been unboxing anything you share to your story, if like hey, watching Yimbo and Machu, talking toys, yeah, let me know because then I'll go pick a photo from your page and shout it out. Hell yeah. I'm so pleased. Oh, we're gonna say.
You remind me of like Ray Park from the first G.I. Joe movie, Snake Eyes. That version of Snake Eyes.
Yeah, it's awesome. I told you the same thing with this. Like, I guess we have to now. We need to get away from the worry so much. I mean, I would say to an extent of the Mezco pleather. Like that was always my fear, and it was a thing. Like they had the black suit. I think that guys had issues with. I've always worried about Moon Knight, but like I saw Wayne Collector's post about the Ghost Rider that's coming out, and he posted an awesome picture of his the original. Yeah. And he's like, guess what? Everything's perfect with all of his posing and all of it. He's like, that's one of my favorite figures, and the outfit is immaculate. So whatever.
I mean, like I one of my first Mezcos was the Deadpool, and it had that pleathery stuff on the red, right? I still have it, and it's fine.
That was the one that always worried me. Moon Knight, sorry, my Moon Knight. So my Deadpool's cool. Everybody's been fine. Everybody's honestly been fine. The Moon Knight, because it's the tiny little like strips. That's where I like worry. Yeah. But still nothing. And like I always thought that was the very first one that I ever bought. And if I was ever gonna part ways with it, it would have been when it was like the show was dropping and it was peak interest in Moon Knight. At this point, like if I'm just gonna battle damage the crap out of them. I'm gonna make them all bloodied up, or like, I'll be sitting with you or asking you for assistance as for ideas. But no, like then that would be a custom, and I'd be, he was already got the beat up head anyway. But yeah, I'd bloody that up and weather that crap out of that guy. So he's not going anywhere, is what I'm saying. And yeah, this feels good too. Like I don't think we're gonna have as many worries. He's not. Is it just me, or am I not crunching him? And is he not getting a lot of crunch? Is he kind of limited in the
yeah,
crunchy?
I think he is a little bit limited. I believe I turned the torso around, like the lower torso.
Oh, because he can get.
I did that
Oh,
trick, yeah.
I see. Because he gets. If we get the amazing figure twerk
Yeah.
going, he could do that. I see.
Yeah, there
So
you go.
okay, so it's just rotating. How did you do? Can you
So
pull
I
it
just
off?
like, rotated
Like
the
inside, you can do it.
yeah. I would rotate
Okay.
the lower torso and
Yeah.
then hold it in that position, then spin the upper torso back, and then push it even more,
Oh god.
and then spin it back on the upper torso. Kind of just like hold like like a ratchet.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna need some first person, like in person help with that one, but I will do it.
I can
I'll
show
do
you
that.
when we're off the stream.
All right. But yeah, dude. Oh, this is nice. This was one that when they dropped that 2-pack, or not the 2-pack, but when they announced this combo, yeah, this is sick. And you know what? Now we're gonna get like, of course. What was I really not gonna get? Mezco, Spider-Man versions. I mean, look, come on.
Yeah, because we're gonna get Doc Ock. You know,
yeah,
Doc Ock, Vulture, Mysterio. I would love to see those.
I really, dude, a Mysterio. Can you imagine I mean, we already know what they can pull off with the magic type effects and ideas that they come up with.
Yeah,
Get out. Like, I mean, yeah, a Mysterio level of Mezco accessories would be mind blowing. Mind blowing. Shroomy, real quick, said, any tips on dust? I swear I clean my collection display and it's dusty the next day. No, my stuff is dusty all the time.
maybe an air filter.
Yeah, that's what I need to. Yeah, I have a dehumidifier for the summertime when the AC's going that I put down here. But you're right, like an air purifier would help.
It'll take the dust out of the air as much as possible.
So that would be it. That would be it. Otherwise, it's just part of who we are. It's just our dead skin cells.
Basically, yeah.
You know? Let's see. Messi says Mesco's looks so great. Definitely need a new addition to the collection. Do you guys recommend Goblin? I mean, Machu did. And now I have it thanks to him. So hell yeah. And like, oh, I really can't wait to dive into this because that mask, that's so nice. I love that whole look. Let me see if I can.
So the reason why I got Snake Eyes,
yeah,
is because I really want Storm Shadow.
And he's dropping now anytime, right? Pretty soon.
And I didn't want to backtrack for Snake Eyes when he's already higher in price.
Right.
So I figured I might as well get him now, and then get Storm Shadow when I can.
That was a good call. It was the same, sometimes you do have to kind of, those are the type of choices that you have to make. If it's something that you weren't comfortable missing out on, then you know that you're going to end up paying more for it down the road. So that's where the pre-order stuff does come in. But this wanted to shout out Misty Owl Figures. He's been doing a great job with this stuff, and look at
that
this.
Looks good.
That's a sick shot. He does great work with Diamond Select stuff and Mezcos, and I just wanted to showcase that head sculpt and the mask, like the fact that you can do stuff like this. I'm so excited. I know how the collector's done amazing stuff too with these figures. It's so awesome. So thank you guys for firing me up to get these figures in hand, because that's why I need to finish up I gotta finish up my Mesco reviews. Which, when I was before I threw this up, Matt, I saw the mayor came home. He was hugging a Mesco set. I think Henrock had one.
Yes, he got.
And I think Mayor Tim.
I actually went to go meet up with them after the show.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like, I gotta go back because I know Yimbo's coming on.
Oh, so they got it. That's dude. That is great. I'm so happy for Tim. And then and there's great photo. If you go, let's see. I'd love to see a Hobgoblin by Mezco, even a Scorpion. Yes, in 60s villains. That's what I want. Like if they stuck with it, just give us a Sinister 6 version. We need, I don't care who they pull from, but I think when were we talking about the other day? Was it just last week that we were raffling or coming up with the different people we want to see? Craven, Sandman, Mysterio, Vulture, Shocker, like those would be perfect for that. Like a Venom is not a 60s era character, so like I don't factor him into this version of the Sinister Six. OG Sinister Six, baby. And hey, Mikey, the figure report. I've been talking to Mikey. I gotta lock him up. Have him join on a Sunday night. So Mike, I will get. We gotta lock down, pick our date. And then Jalen, did you get the Goblin and MJ set 2? MJ set? Where's the MJ set?
Oh, the animated.
I never ended up getting that one.
I'm surprised you didn't get that one because you got the Peter.
I know, but I had I know it was for the body. I told you the fact that I had that retro card. It was like one of those. It's the pick and choosing your Hasbro battles, right? Mm-hmm. Like, that there's going to be incremental improvements. You have to pick and choose. Like, I'm so happy I skipped the VHS Cyclops because then I felt so happy when I saw this, like what this one was. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yup, give me all of the X-Men 97 Cyclops. I want that one. Whereas the reverse happened with Wolverine. So, it applies to 2-packs too. Like I have that better retro Goblin. And I have a version of Mary Jane that if I needed to, but not in the actual outfit. But I don't know. Now I have this one. So hey, give me a Mezco Mary Jane.
Oh yeah, that
right?
Yeah.
Or a Mezco like that. Why not? I would be so down with something like that. Oh my God, could you imagine a love triangle Mezco 3-pack? Like an Archie style Betty and Veronica where it's a cloth, like it's just regular attire Peter Parker with a Gwen and a Mary Jane in there.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Right? I'm giving you gold, Mez. Just take our money. Just make them. Make the things. Let's see. I'm surprised I haven't made a Kingpin. Oh yeah, Kingpin Mezco. Hell yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Cal, not lots of ab crunch. Well, Mach is going to help me, and I will pass that forward to you if I could figure it out. Tentacles would be sick from Mesco. Well, we know that's coming. Like that's happening. We just don't know when. Yeah. The glider has a part that raised for him to look like he's holding it. Ooh, yeah. That's sick. Messy. I want to see a Mezco lizard figure. In my personal opinion, I think we haven't gotten the perfect amount of monster lizard and human yet. Either too much of one or the other. I am with you. That would be really cool. Oh man, that would be another sick 2-pack too. Like a lizard with the torn pants, but then he comes with, but like basically the Legends Bruce Banner 2-pack, but with like a missing arm, lab coat, Kurt Connors, and then like a nasty Mezco interpretation of lizard. Figure report. He regrets not getting the VHS Cyclops. You do? I thought what was? See, I was really pissed that it didn't come with an optic blast or maybe an extra head sculpt too.
I got. Was
it just VHS. The one? Did it come with?
It's a more comic looking head sculpt.
Maybe that's what it was. Oh, because this one looks like a toddler baby.
Yeah, he
that's me. That's what people have said. It cracks me up.
He looks too. It's also the way the costume is cut on his face.
Okay.
It's more curved than straight angled.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and yeah, Mezco, J. Jonah Jameson, for sure. Like, that's another slam dunk for Mezco. Yeah. Are you crapping me? Yeah, $350 for the 3-pack. There you go. Or the lizard. But it could be one or the other. KRS-One, a good accessory for Mezco, Mary Jane, a laundry bouquet with a dirty Spidey's. Oh, a laundry basket with a dirty Spidey suit. That would be brilliant. Oh, my God. Yes, no, he absolutely, for sure, is one of his villains, for sure. And 60s Molten Man, oh man. But I love the dirty laundry suit or the laundry basket. That would be so great. Oh my God. Well, damn, like I said, I'm so fired up. This has been so much fun. Like I could literally keep going. I just saw the time though, and I was like, man, we went 3 hours. How about that?
Yeah, we did.
but we're having a blast. But everybody, thank you. I just, as always, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you to Machu for joining. Oh damn, let's get a little. Wait. Let's get a little. There we go. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it.
It looks good.
So just a reminder, last Wednesday, you guys had on our boy Frank the Tank Realm of Toys on Between Two Sentinels. And on the TPC Top 10 with Node Showing and Toy Father, we had on Zach Oat from Diamond Select, and we had a blast going over toy photography and upcoming releases. And then tonight, obviously, what a great weekend. Again, hopefully... well, definitely, like I said, if you were one of those people that, one of our friends from the con, if you ever, pop on, reach out to us, hit me up, hit Machu up. We'll figure out, cross some streams again. But thank you guys for hanging out tonight. And then this Wednesday, who do you guys have on this week? Oh,
we booked Rick.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what you were telling me. Okay. Yeah. So Art with Toys is going to be on. He's such a great guest. He's an awesome hang.
We had him already. We're just going to hang out. Just to hang out. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So Rick's going to be on with Between Two Sentinels at 8 o'clock. And then at 8:45, we have on, we had Foxforge. No, I'm so confused. We had on Zach Oat last week. This week is, hang on. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. I can't believe I'm blanking on this. This is how we've had such an awesome string, just like you guys, such an amazing string of guests coming on. Sometimes the weeks
you can't think.
You're like, wait a minute, wait. Yeah.
Animal Warriors of the Kingdom.
Thank you. I just as you said that, I was pulling up. So yes, Animals Warriors of the Kingdom, Spiro Toys. As you guys know, I freaking love this company. I love these toys. So it's going to be Jason and maybe some of the other amazing people that work for the company. I am going to be on, but probably later. I have parent-teacher conferences this week. So they're going to be fine. It's just that, it's 6 to 8. It's just another couple hours of this is being on, but we're hanging out. That's a different kind of being on. So I will probably be joining late or jumping in, at some point. But of course, the boys are gonna, lock it down, and I can't wait to hear and take a look at the current Kickstarter and this new wave. So hell yeah, that's right. It's Jason and Derek. That's awesome. Okay. And thank you, Chewy, for I don't know why I just brain farted that bad.
You're gonna be on break soon, right?
Oh yeah. Oh dude, just so you know, House Yimbo isn't going on a vacation. We might go camping. My wife is got a camping bug, so we might do a campground, tent camping style, which would be cool. So it wouldn't be anything super crazy. Mm-hmm. I'll tell her not to pick a Wednesday. But other than that, dude, I think it's gonna be Yimbo going live every day. I usually try to take advantage of that. So we'll try to figure out times that we can all link up, and then we got to figure out the X-Men recap stuff. So we have a lot of exciting things coming on, guys. And again, we appreciate you so much for chilling with us. Thank you so much for all of the insightful comments, questions, awesome, just jokes, everything. You guys are the best as always. Anything else to add, Mr. Machu?
Nothing.
Pretty Machu walking down the street. That's what I was thinking about as I was our final lap through the Toy Con. I'm like, well, this is whatever. I'm I will gladly the Venmo you or PayPal you, but I'm also willing to buy anything that you want right now. Yeah. But seriously, guys, I appreciate you so much. Doc Ock. Oh yeah, that's definitely the next one. Gwen Stacy, it's the sudden stop, not fall edition. Ooh. Oh, and Chameleon with a removable belt. So you guys are killing it. Oh, and literally Enders, you're killing it with Gwen. Neck breaking action. Oh. Shroomy full desk setup. Oh, I see. You guys are going to keep me going. I have to go to work. I mean, not now, but tomorrow. Yeah. I got to be somewhat. All right. Love you, everybody. Thank you all for, again, hanging out live and catching the replay. Like, comment, subscribe. Go sub Machu Toy Pick, all the good stuff. See ya.